Alright then, I guess it's just you and me, Belt. I guess it's just you and me. Give me a sec. Alright, okay. Wasn't expecting to be just you and me, but I guess it is. Alright, so this is probably the most dead I've ever seen this stream, actually. Instead of only having me as a viewer, is that nobody's going to kill anyone's units. That's true. That is true.
Part 1.
Yeah, I posted in the server, and just no one showed up. Posted in the server, but no one showed up. So I don't know. It's kind of weird for a 3 houses stream to just get no one, but oh well. Guess it's just how it goes sometimes, you know. I mean, yeah, I started a few minutes early, but you think someone would be here? Spaghetti Head, the meme cocker. True. I'd imagine you're traumatized by him.
I have a new mission for you, Professor.
He dies tonight. He does. This is true. He does die tonight. Manuela Tea Party. You know, there's one thing in this mod that I still don't understand, and that's where you actually get tea.
Thank you.
I am in my time skip file. I am in the time skip, and I'm out of tea. And I have no idea where you're supposed to get more tea.
What fun.
I genuinely don't know where you're supposed to get it. I'm sure there's a way to get it. I just have no clue where or how.
Oh.
Because it seems really weird that you just cannot get tea.
Who are you?
I thought maybe the game was going to be like, oh, okay, you have enough tea for the pre-time skip, and then we'll give you more tea in the time skip. They could have just done that, but no, they don't do that, which is really weird. They give you a bunch of tea at the beginning of the game, but then they never give you any more tea. Maybe you just have to balance it out the entire game, I don't know. Lorenz Inquisition bought out all the tea. Common Lorenz L. Stealing tea. Leonie's birthday. Fine. Oh yeah, we can do the Dedue paralogue though this time.
Thanks.
At least I think you get it in chapter 5. I could be wrong. Maybe it's chapter 6.
This is really nice.
I know we're gonna start getting paralogs soon, so.
Yeah, wow. I see. Wow. I don't.
Well, I don't care what you don't care about.
I see. Thanks for the.
I'm gonna assume that Lawrence is the most L's in his name outside of the 3 houses cast at 4. Oh yeah, I guess he technically does. You count his whole name. I guess he technically does. Let's watch this one because it's funny. Just stop caring about
Hold a
Fire
moment,
Emblem.
dog.
Are you speaking to me?
I don't see anyone else here, do you? You're that boar's lapdog.
Do not mock His Highness.
Spoken like a good pet. Why do you follow him with such devotion? Do you really think a man like that is worth it?
Fargus destroyed my homeland.
I've been in the mood to watch all the Final Destination films for some reason. Why is there movies about a stage in Smash Bros? I don't see how it's that interesting. It's just a very plain stage. Is it really that? Is it worth making movies out of?
Burned it all to the ground.
Congratulations, Moss.
My people.
You're our second viewer, at least in chat. Maybe there's someone lurking, but the second one in chat.
The punishment of Dusker.
My father, my mother, my sibling, all were killed. We received no aid, no respite. Fargus murdered our dignity and torched our pride. His Highness is different. He is the only one who sees my people as human. He risked his life to save mine, and it is thanks to him that I no longer wish for death.
That's what we call blind obedience. Tell me, Would you give your life for him?
Yes,
And what if he commanded you to join him in a senseless massacre?
I would do it.
Even a massacre of children, or the elderly, or your own comrades?
Without hesitation. You have misunderstood me. I am the sword and shield of His Highness. Weapons do not have a will of their own.
Blind obedience.
It's a movie series about people evading death and then dying in gruesome ways, one by one. While they try to trick it again. Huh?
You're right. I did misunderstand. I shouldn't have called you a lapdog. You're a rabid cur. You and the boar prince make quite a team. Two crazed animals.
I warned you not to mock His Highness. I am aware you have a history of friendship with him, but one more word.
I've said my piece. Scamper back to your master.
Dimitri saved my life. I'm fully devoted to him. Dedue. Wow, what a what a loser, Felix.
Dedue, hey.
Chapter are we on? We're on chapter 5. The one with the spaghetti monster guy, or whatever Belt calls him.
Nightfall already?
Spaghetti head chapter.
Thank you for sparring with me, Your Highness.
This chat might be based. It's full of Lorenz enjoyers. That's the opposite of based.
Hey Felix, you free?
That's the opposite of based. Chat has peaked. Now, chat has not peaked. If that is chat's peak, I don't want to know what its non-peak is. Felix was channeling Slim back there.
There you are.
Oh, there he is. Finally,
Looking
no
all
more,
over for you.
no more Lorenz fans. Okay, now this is support we're gonna watch.
That was quite a sigh. What's wrong, Ingrid?
Tell me, Sylvain, what am I to you?
You're my friend. One of my oldest, in fact.
An old friend, is it? Then why must I clean up the casualties left behind by your skirt chasing?
Nobody asked you to do that. Heck, I thought you enjoyed it. Besides, you're real good at it. I'm excited to continue working with you.
Do you mean to imply you have no intention of acting a bit more respectably?
Please don't yell like that. Everybody's staring at us.
When you were 8, you came on to my sweet, sweet granny. My granny!
Come on. I was 8 and she was That was a long time ago.
Sylvain hit on Ingrid's grandmother? Wow.
People can hear you. Please be quiet.
Yeah, that boy Granny.
When you were 10, we went to that harvest festival, and you started making eyes at a scarecrow.
A scarecrow?
Wait a second. That was just an accident. A tragic, tragic accident.
When you were 15, you sought, relentlessly might I add, to involve yourself with Lord Gwendol's daughter. Who do you suppose made peace with the furious Lord, despite having nothing to do with it? Me. Always for you. Every time.
Hello, Inkling.
What a jerk.
You know what? This conversation is over. I'm done.
My point is that this has to end. Not later, but now.
Fine. I promise I'll try to change. Are you happy now?
The delivery of a scarecrow always gets me. Okay.
Hello.
Man, this game really dumps supports on you. It really does. It really does dump supports on you, doesn't it? Okay, let's see what our squad is like. Let's go and check on our abilities. Anything that anyone needs? Probably not. Rally wife, so true. You skipped her rally wife? But you wasn't... I don't even remember that support. Probably wasn't anything that interesting. Curve shot. We'll take that. Night Kneeler, I could use that. Night Kneeler might be nice. When is it not nice, you know? Actually hates Rally Wife, dang. Chat thinks I hate Rally Wife for just skipping her one support. Okay, trying to see what we're gonna do here. Oh yeah, I might reclass Catherine to Pegasus, and you might be wondering why, and that's because technically I have to make Catherine a Pegasus at some point. And honestly, having another flyer could be a good idea. It could be a good idea. Now, I don't think her flying is anywhere impressive, so we will need to work on her flying a bit. Was smoking? Yeah, she was smoking alright. She was smoking, flaming hot. Yeah, exactly. Very, very much so. Let's see. Yeah, your stats don't get debuffed that much. A little bit, but not that much. But yeah, we need to make her a Pegasus because that is what Proctor made us do. So, yeah, we'll be reclassing her when we get the chance. Let's check what paralogs we got. We do have the Dedues, I believe. Yeah, we do. War for the Weak. Yeah, we might do this. It's the only parallel we're gonna have for now. Maybe the only one we do this stream, but we're gonna do a seminar. We're gonna go and get some flying practice in there. Who could teach flying to, particularly the one that we need? It looks like Marianne, doesn't she? I don't really see what you mean. I don't really see what you mean, to be honest. Oh, Renea. I thought you said Rhea. I was like, what? No, she doesn't look like... But yeah, no, that makes sense. I heard that as Rhea, and I was so confused. Like, what? No, she doesn't. I'm late. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of are. Though we haven't really done anything, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, this is the only one we can work on, so when you get Catherine to D rank in flying. Rhea bears resemblance to trash, not Marianne. True. D rank in okay. That is quite good. Okay, I think she needs to be at D rank for that.
Much to learn. I've got it.
I'm getting much.
I'm
Restore.
certain I've improved.
This'll help keep me alive.
Impressed yet?
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can quite make her a Joazija once named a Garbodor Rhea in a playthrough. Based. Very based. Giga based. Okay. We need to be at C or higher in flying? Dang. Proctor really freaking made this not very pleasant to do. Without intention. At least, I don't think it was intentional, but... Wow, that sucks. What else do we need for that? I think we need... we need to work on Lance. Well, work on Lance isn't that hard for her, though. Because we can work on Lance right as is. The problem is that... Well, I guess she can always work... She can always use swords when she needs... When she needs to, she can always do that. That's a good taste in women, but unfortunately they're too hot for my standards. Yeah, I would imagine so. Probably too hot for most anyone. Probably too much for most people. Okay, can we go and do some forging? Yes, yes we can. Alright, what else? I don't know why you have the Sword of the Creator on you, but we might need to fix that. I think Sylvain could also use some better weaponry. Awesome. Sword and Brawling. There's totally a non-DLC Brawling class women have access to. I know, but I'm not using them. So, it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's go and forge us something for Sylvain, because he could really use something. Okay, I think we're good to go now. Anything that we can hire or replenish? Let's go replenisher now. Now I'm a little bit worried because this suggested level 8 is pretty high. So this could actually be a... I mean, this paralogue's never really given me much trouble, but it could. Although with Catherine, it shouldn't be that bad, because Catherine is really, really, really strong at this point. So I wouldn't be too worried, but they could pose a bit of a threat to me. This gets his super poker after beating up Spaghetti Head. True. Yeah, this could be a little bit scary just because that required, or not necessarily required level, but that suggested level is kind of high, and usually their levels are way higher than the required level, or again, not required, but suggested level. So they could be like level 16 or something, and that would be a little bit scary, not gonna lie. But it should make the next map pretty easy if we can clear it.
Oh, it's you, Professor.
Wouldn't be able to handle a lady like Renee. I'm already too warm most of the time already, so being near her wouldn't be fun.
Since you are here, I have a favor to ask. Your Highness, you've returned.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Dedue. I'm glad you're here as well, Professor. Dedue is already aware.
I'm just gonna skip this since...
Dedue.
No, I am from...
No.
Dusk.
He just
The
says
land
no.
was burned.
Dedue, no.
This was up. The Baronic but Dusker survived this upright.
A request for aid was for now. They have sufficient troops. There have always been men. You would think they'd... If the kingdom's army... I'm afraid that's the best case. Which brings me to my...
Misunderstood the term baby elven?
Just
Yeah, he
now.
did. He really did misunderstand. He
I
thought...
asked the church.
He
So
thought
many.
literally
Not
a
so
baby
fast.
elven.
The only one who...
You have my most sincere gratitude.
And mine as well.
Promoted to baby
But we must
broiler.
move fast. Hugo?
That's her class, baby broiler. Alright. Okay. This may very well be the hardest stream the hardest map we do all stream. Okay. We're not allowed to field everyone we have. I probably want to field Catherine, though. I probably do. That would probably be a good idea. That would probably be a good idea. Let's see, what level are these guys? Then I could skip a step. 17. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. Now, Annette will be useful here. Rally Wife will be useful here, but this is still a little bit scary. How does Dedue tank these? Probably not too well. And no, he doesn't. 17. Actually, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, he does tank some of these guys fairly well, but we do need to be careful. I always like the gimmick of this chapter. It was kind of interesting, I suppose. Maybe I just heard women cooking and didn't run with it. Maybe. But yeah, Dedue unfortunately gets doubled by these guys that do a lot of damage to him. This is very scary. This is very scary. I could use a cooking woman right now. I'm hungry. I'm sure you are. This guy is quite scary. 39 attack at this point of the game. Yeah, I mean, at least he doesn't really move. Yeah, he doesn't move, thankfully, but still. Even so, that is going to be a little bit difficult to work with. A little bit. Let her cook. Let her cook. Okay, who to deploy? I think Rally Wife is going to be very useful here. Let's see. These guys are also great. Ingrid? I don't know. I don't know how good Ingrid is going to be on this map. Reduce paralogue time? I guess so. I guess so. I would very much so at least like to field... the train kind of sucks here, so I could see it not be that great for Sylvain. Yeah, I can see it. It's just a little cramped. It's a little bit cramped, even though he's kind of tanky. I don't know. I might swap out so I don't use Ingrid for this map, maybe. She could be useful, though, because she can reach areas that no one else really can. Another part of me is saying just temporarily bench Ash. He's actually been kind of useful, but I don't think he's going to be that useful on this map. Now, we're still going to have him as an adjutant, but we're not going to be actually actively using him on this map, because I don't think he's going to be really doing us much good, at least right now. Now, okay. I don't need Cyril. We really don't need Cyril right now. We need Kitchen Nightmares, Valencia Edition. Yeah, we do. Okay. But I think we can do this. They are pretty high level, but I think we can do this, guys. I think we can do it. I have faith. I have faith we can do it. We do have to move at a somewhat briskish pace, otherwise we're just not gonna succeed, you know? So we'll do what we can. We'll do what we can, but okay, let's go. Let's go.
The kingdom's vanguard has already arrived.
Alright.
It seems the church and the king...
We need to check what the defeat conditions are. Allies defeat the enemy commander or 15 turns pass. Okay, that is a little concerning. It's a little bit concerning, I won't lie. I don't think I've ever seen them beat or even get that close to the enemy commander, but we gotta save the dudes. Yeah, the dudes.
Here goes.
If only you could do a little more damage. You do quite nice, but not quite enough. I bet you Felix can contribute with the curve shot. Okay, so first off, we gotta go pull these guys, or just kill them.
I'll crush them all.
I mean, Catherine should be pretty good here. Yeah, she's very solid. Very solid unit.
I give my all for our goal.
I do need to work on her lance rank, but this map's probably not the map to really do
Can't
that.
hold me back.
I mean, sure, if I get the chance, I will, but...
But aren't you with Vargas?
Alright. So I'll go pull this guy. I'll go pull him. You guys are not that particularly scary. See, Silica Cook, she didn't chow down on Raw Flyer during combat. Maybe that's what makes her an almost perfect match. Maybe so.
What should I do?
Maybe so. Maybe that's just what it is. These are from Duscar. Why are they white? That's a good question. Some of them are actually brown, from what I remember, but not all of them.
Ready.
It's a little bit weird, but alright. We can just cant out of the way. Yeah, we can give Rally Wife a kill. It doesn't even kill Ingrid. Okay. It's not too bad. And he's way higher level than her, so I don't know. I guess because he can't double? I don't know. White portraits, brown models, true. Yeah, if you zoom in, they are brown, that's true. Okay, we can just put her right here near, you know, her favorite person of all time. Yeah, okay. There we go. We can do this quite nicely. Very good.
I had no choice. Feelings.
Okay, very nice.
You can still get out of here. Run.
Preemptive Rally Wife! So true. Okay,
Stay focused.
so they're now, so they're using something to hide their non-whiteness. Khmer would probably like to learn how. Yeah, because he needs to do that. He needs to hide his his non-whiteness. That's what he needs to do. Okay, Rally Wife is fine. That's all good. Must be beside herself with joy. She gets to beat out a bunch of Duskurians, but she also has to stand next to Dedue. So I don't know. I don't know. Are the British attacked? This has been both the British. Well, actually, Moss is here, but Mosley, Oswald Mosley would never let me down. He would not let us down. I promise. And it's also been a woman this stream, so you know what? This stream's actually been pretty good because so far no women have showed up, and no Brits that aren't Moss have showed up. I'm giving Ingrid a buff for this map, +5 damage against brown people. That would be funny. It's like Oboru's ability, but only against people from Dusker.
I'll go.
Only against people from Dusker, though. If they're not from Dusker, it doesn't count. Doesn't count. They're not from Dusker. Which means it's kind of useless most of the time. The brown version of Unmasked.
Here we go.
Yeah, it should have been, but that's a little difficult to implement when Duskurians are not very common. It's a little difficult to work with that whenever they're not very common. Oh, they do a lot of damage to these guys. Wow. Maybe they could beat the boss. Maybe they could. Wow. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna skip that since he's not gonna do anything. Nice. No Ash Sims, no murderous Brits, no degenerate bears. It's a peaceful stream so far. Indeed it is. Oh look! Catherine hitting everything. Oh, let's go!
I'm stronger.
That would make her good against Dedue. If only he wasn't dead in most routes. I don't think Dedue ever dies in routes, does he?
You're not going to kill us?
Oh well, I guess in Crimson Flower he
Wait to
does.
find
But...
out. I'm leaving.
Safely away.
See, they are brown. Yeah, they are. To be fair, if I had money, I wouldn't troll stream based. Very based. These guys are like twice my level, and they're not that bad. Okay, I figured she was gonna miss one of these because her hit rate kind of sucks, to be honest.
between the east and the west and advance.
He dies in blue lines if you don't do this. Really? Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You were right. I'm a little concerned with how easily they're dying.
I won't allow it. If only you dastards weren't here. I'll have your life for atonement, Kingslayer. Heretics, what is it you think we have done? Filthy Dusker demon.
Okay, what do we need to do? So we know there's this one bozo over here. I don't know if he's particularly strong. No, he's not. He's not. Start drawing Shamir later. I don't know, man. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. Since he's agreeing, he dies. Yeah, but he doesn't canonically die. I mean, maybe he's meant to die there, but he doesn't. I don't think there's any canon that he dies. Oh, nice. I like how he just launches a spear right into that guy.
Very impressive.
Can die ever out, and Silver Snow and Verdant Wind if he falls on the Ilgard map, he does die. You know what I hate? Why does Clug get to live in every route? Why does he get to live in every route? I guess you can kill him in Crimson Flower, but even there, he doesn't canonically die. Like, you have to go out of your way to kill him. Why do you get to be lucky, man? Why do you get to be the one lord that actually lives all the time? Okay, so I'm not a huge fan of this lineup right here. Not really. Not really a fan of this, but I think we just gotta push through. As long as he can't get to Dedue, we're good. This guy can get to Dedue, and I don't care. He can get to Dedue, I don't care. But if the mage gets to him, that's when we got problems. We got problems if that happens. The annoying one get to be happy while the other two suffer unless you join them. He's a sliver that always runs. That is true. When he's beaten, he just runs off like a wuss. All right, Mercedes, you stay here for now. That was quite pathetically a third one. I feel like that's more inconsistent than anything. That's more of an inconsistency on the writer's part, if I'm being honest. It doesn't make sense for him to just, you know, die. Or at least, if he's gonna die, make it so he dies fighting, like, 50 men at once or something. Make it something that's actually believable. Because just think, oh yeah, a few guys kinda screwed him over. Like, nah, I don't believe that. In the beginning of Azure Moon, you literally see him waiting at the edge of a staircase where there's a bunch of dead Imperial guards, which implies that they were all fighting him and he killed all of them. And they're probably all working together to try to fight him, and he still beat them. Yeah, we didn't see the cutscene. We also do see the cutscene in Blue Lions when the Flame Emperor is revealed. He takes on 3 guys at once without any issue at all. So, it's kind of BS to be like, oh, he died to a few guys. Like, yeah, no, I don't believe that. You and I both know Dimitri did not lose to a few guys. Missed opportunity not cutting off Claude's head during Crimson Flower, which is entirely the point, taking Bolin back from the hands of Rhea. It's just because he was blinded by rage, so that sounds like such a cop-out answer, man.
Thank you.
Oh, I've also heard the argument, oh, he was weakened. Weakened by what? In what way? What way was he weakened? Like, I don't believe it. Maybe he wasn't thinking straight, I can believe that. But the guy still has superhuman strength. We know that much. He is still extremely dangerous. Have you ever played Crimson Flower and you try to fight him at the end of the game? He is a nightmare to fight, because he just does so much. He is a terrifying enemy. He's some pretty lazy writing in a lot of regards. Yeah, that's true. With his relic lance. Yeah, that is true. He does have his relic. But no, we're supposed to believe, apparently, that he just sucks? I don't know. He's just weakened. Yeah, no, I call it BS, especially that we never actually see it. I think the writers didn't know what to do, and so it was like, just make Hilda say that he dies. And they'll believe it. We're sitting so deep into those lines for so long, he just eventually got torn down. I think we should have seen it, though. I think we should have seen it. Like, yeah, I could believe that, Camaro. I could believe that, but I feel like the game is so lazy at actually showing that. Like, they could even if they don't show it on screen, they could be like, well, he was separated from the rest of his allies, and, we couldn't find him. And then only, after the battle was done, we found him dead, or something like that. Because it doesn't make any other sense. Like, oh, some guys got to him. Yeah, no. That doesn't cut it. Like, if you said, yeah, he got separated from his guards and whatnot, I could maybe believe that. Like, they couldn't find him anywhere because he was so far away from them. And he was just swarmed by enemies. I could see that, maybe. But the way the game conveys it, it's not clear at all. That's the issue. Regardless of route, Dimitri deserves his own death cutscene. I agree. He's a behemoth of a man. I would love to see how people actually take him down, because it would take a lot to kill him. I mean, think about, like, how much work in real life it takes for men to go constrain an elephant when they catch one. I would imagine that's probably something similar. Like some large beast of an animal, I would imagine that's how you would have to fight Dimitri. You'd have to have, like, 20, 30, maybe even up to, like, 50 men constantly working together to make sure that he just does not get out. Dimitri's strength is unreal. Yeah, exactly. And so that's why I find it kind of BS. The way the game's like, oh, he just kind of died. Yeah, no, he didn't. He didn't just kind of die. It takes a lot of work to kill Dimitri. That's why I call BS, because it is BS. It is BS. There's no reason that he should die that easily. It was an actual route. Dimitri dying out of sheer schizousness would be something to address for Claude. Yeah! But they also just treat his death as just like a side note. Oh yeah, by the way, he died. And oh, by the way, Dedue kind of wants revenge, but he's just kind of made as like a meme green unit on this one map, because haha. Haha, this guy is trying to avenge his lord. Laugh at him. See ya, bozo.
I aim for greatness.
Schizophrenic people are powerful. Okay, Chimera, I want you to take a look at this. This Ingrid has gotten strength on most levels. She didn't get it this time, but 15 strength Ingrid at this point in the game, that's pretty good. Got even more speed, huh? Alright, what do we got here? A cab, okay. Alright, how about you go kill this guy? How about it? Bruh, can you actually hit? What is my guys not being able to hit things? Okay, it's a good level. I mean, defense is definitely necessary. It's definitely something I would like to have. I guess Felix will need to kill. I wish I could move Felix, but unfortunately this guy has this stupid... He's parked right here like an idiot.
Next time, bring your friends.
Nice. I do wish he'd get some defense. He does need a little bit of defense. But hey, his offensive stats are going great. His offensive stats are great. I can't complain about those. Alright. So how much time do we have left? We have like another 11 turns. Which we should be able to reach in time. We should. That we should. Okay, I'll heal you. I don't think you need it right now, but it's always a good idea. Yeah, I think it's safe to say they're not killing the boss. They're not killing the boss. We're not going to worry about them killing the boss. That is not a defeat condition I think I should be worried about right now. I mean, actually, they might. They might. They've been doing really well against these Dusker units. The only reason Claude rides a wyvern is for a quick getaway. His personal is even past post time skip. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned because those guys. I mean, yeah, that guy is pretty scary. He's got what 14 defense, but I think they doubled him. At least some of them do. No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't double him. Okay. Most of the routes suck except for Azure Moon or whatever the blue line is. Yeah, it's Azure Moon. Yeah, I agree. I think the routes are not particularly amazing besides Azure Moon, but Azure Moon really knocks it out of the park. See, I don't really like this archer. Not really a fan. Not really a fan game. Not really a fan. The boss also has Wrath. Yeah, we need to be careful because that guy sounds pretty scary. And I'm sure he is scary. This should not be really a problem for Byleth, though. I think Byleth has like 10 defense. Yeah, 10 defense, so he should be okay. The guy whose ability is pump and dump. Yeah, I don't know why they do. There's a reason Dimitri is our king. We need to make sure that Archer stays away, because that Archer is very annoying. Do not like him. I do not like him. And I hope you don't either. Where is he go? Oh, he's going for the green unit. Okay. That's fine. I'm fine with that. As long as he ignores us and goes to the green unit, I'm cool with that. How fast are you? Still got 18 speed, that's pretty good. Okay, let's see here. Could use Rally Wife right here.
Thanks.
For a curve shot, maybe? That is a lot, but I don't really want to take the retaliatory fire. As a potential absentee father, noted. It's unfortunate that women, for some reason, like that. Like, for some reason, that's a positive trait for them. But then again, men also have certain women that they probably shouldn't be attracted to that they are. Like goths. I don't know why men are attracted to goth women. Can anyone explain? Come here, you're the one that explains psychology and this sort of stuff. Do you have any explanation for why they find goth women attractive? Is the common woman worth your love? Probably not. Probably not. Okay, let's go wait here. These archers kind of make it so there's not really the greatest spots to hide out in. Nice. Ugh, stupid archer. These fruity archers gotta go over here. Should be seen as defect. Goths honestly scary. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, they're not only are they ugly, they're kind of creepy, to be honest. They're kind of creepy. They're not something I would consider just, oh, they're kind of ugly. I mean, yeah, they are ugly, but they're actually borderline creepy. These forests really slow you down, man. They really do. His name Constance. She was scary. Constance is a bad name. I don't get why people name their like why would you name your daughter Constance? And that doesn't even that's not even the fact that I don't like the character in Three Houses. I just don't like the name. I don't care. I don't care if it's a character in Three Houses I don't like. I just don't like the character. I don't like the name. Can't believe no one's died yet. Well, the British have not really been doing anything lately, so.
I must keep. Got it.
Should have snake tattoo on her arm and her nose ring. Ugh. Fatherless behavior. Fatherless appearance. Fatherless. What being fatherless looks like. The look of fatherlessness. Would Felix be okay? Like, who can even reach him? I'm confused. Because it's showing that there was another guy besides the archer that was reaching Felix, and I don't quite know. Oh, there's another fruity archer. Of course, there's always more archers. There's always more archers, guys. There's always more. You think there's not more, and there's always more. But wait, there's more. Is exactly how it feels sometimes. Other than that, I thought she was kind of cute. Don't go for that sort of woman. Feminine black clothes and pale skin. The only goths that look okay are the ones that are the more mild kind that just happen to have like the black clothing. The black clothing looks kind of nice, I guess, but like when they start doing like the weird black makeup and stuff, it's just nah. Why does that have to be archers? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like one thing that they really should have taken out. I know that Maddening does have these Poison Strike archers, and sure, yeah, that's to blame on the you know, Maddening, but he didn't have to keep it that way. He didn't have to leave that in. He could have changed it or something, made it so only certain ones have Poison Strike, but he didn't. I wish he really did change that, because I know those features are red flags. Black lipstick is... It is really ugly. Like, it's not just ugly, it's disgusting. It just looks nasty.
Should I have held back?
It just looks nasty. Alright. Okay, Ash. He's at least getting speed. Can't complain about that. Is Ingrid gonna be okay? You might want to pull some of these guys, but not all of them. There we go. Black clothing, black hair, black... Well, I knew there was black skin, but I'm like, no, there's not really black goths. If there are, well... I think nothing else needs to be said. The only three things that are appealing about goths, and even then, it depends on the clothing. Black hair and pale skin are... It's very much so kind of a mixed thing, honestly. I don't think it really looks that good when it's like a pale-skinned white person. It doesn't really look that good with black hair. It just looks really weird. It actually turns really pretty women into 6s at most. Like, easiest trick to look worse. Yeah. It's like tuning it. It's like a soft way of tuning out, but for actual women. I say it's a soft way because it usually doesn't involve surgery, and they could grow out of it. They could at least go back if they want to, if they change their mind later. But it's unfortunate, and it doesn't help that men are always like, oh, I need goth GF. No, you don't. 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 Stop telling women this, because now they're gonna actually do it. Because now you're actually giving them the go signal to do that. You're giving them the go signal. Don't give them the go signal to something that's not even attractive. But then again, there's guys that are attracted to that, unfortunately. Why they're attracted to that, I have no idea. Okay, I don't know why OBS is being so garbage lately. It hasn't, until yesterday, it has not had issues. But now, suddenly, it's got issues. Can we revert back to whenever it didn't have issues? That was way better. You guys have bad taste, or just idiots, or just are gonna go for anything with a pulse. Some don't even wait. Some don't even care if it has a pulse. Probably because light colors and clothes look fruity. They kind of do. Have the eternal morning aspect. There are things worth remembering. I guess so, but it starts to look a little bit weird at a certain point.
Stay vigilant.
Ugh. Ugh. These archers. Why do you have these fruity archers here? Orson mentioned? So true. Yeah. You know what? Catherine does need to catch up a bit on level. Not much, but she does need to catch up.
I won't hold back.
Yeah, we might want to try to rush this map because that's a lot of defense. I gotta give her that. Favorite color to wear is crimson red. I would have never guessed the guy that loves blood loves the color red. I would have never guessed, guys. I would have never guessed Gruder King likes the color red. I would have never guessed it. Never. Never in all these years would I ever guess that. Alright, Felix. Wow, this guy sucks. Oh, no, that was Dimitri, sorry. I thought it was Felix. Well, I don't really care. Whoever gets the job done gets the job done, I suppose. If you can get the job done, I don't care. I don't care who gets the job done. I just want it to be done. Nice. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Sylvain gets a level. Speed. Alright, I'll take it.
Better.
That's a great level. I love vines. Blood is just a side effect, okay. Felix, you're gonna need some help, man. Felix, you're gonna need some help. I tell you, man, you're gonna need some help. Okay. This guy sucks and he is my unit. Wait, who's your unit? We don't have Alois yet. I know you chose Alois, but we don't have Alois at the moment. This archer's just awful. I don't like him. Well, as long as he doesn't double our healers, we can probably, or mages, we can get, yeah, we can just kind of slide you over here. And I think there's no other archers here. Yeah, I mean, there's one down here, but I don't think he can reach us. Why is Grudo parry maxing? I don't know, man. Maybe he just likes parry. Maybe he does. Maybe he does.
My thanks.
Probably should have healed Ingrid, but it's okay. I probably should have, but you know what? We'll live. We'll live, guys. We'll live. But you might need to heal. I will take a vulnerary. I will take a vulnerary. Because I probably should do that. Wow, this guy sucks. Okay. Let's get you down here. Yeah, let's move you. Yeah, you know, I was a little worried for this map, but I don't think we should be that worried. I mean, the boss could give us some trouble, but besides that, I think we're going to be okay. Because the rating units are mostly bogged down with those guys. It's just the annoying archer that's just going to keep trying to attack us. And actually, it's probably for the best that he attacks Annette, because we can heal Annette pretty easily, and he's also just in range of Dimitri, so we can go do that. Next, indiscriminate violence. For a more sensible fashion. I prefer my violence a bit more streamlined. And less chaotic. It's too far of a thing to joke about Reyna maxing. Reyna maxing? We're just gonna skip this. Doesn't really matter what happens here. Alright, we have the turn counter going, but you know what? As long as we make it through this force, we should be okay. We're a few years younger, you can bet I would have been S support. Oh, I'm sure you would have. I'm sure you would have. I don't doubt that. I do not doubt that. Also, it is storming a bit, so you might hear some thunder in the background, and also, there may be a small chance that my power just might go out and cut off the internet. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but
Sufficient.
just so you know, what kind of, what was, bruh, what? Dedue, what? That's why Dedue is alive in this run, is because, why kill him? He's not even leveling that well. Like, he's not even leveling well, so why would you even kill him, you know?
I'll do my best.
Alright, Dimitri, we gotta go cook this man. She's in her 40s. How's she able to have a kid? To be fair, she's only able to have one. And that's not even her own. That's just Corin's. So, sorcery negated. Hey man, maybe Cornus is a really strong seed or something. I don't know. That's my headcanon, is that Cornus is a really strong seed. Sorcery negated. Sorcery. I should use my lance on this guy, but whatever. Yeah, this archer is not gonna be fun. Okay, we can pull him, that's good. Although, unfortunately, that's gonna be enough for us, and I don't really want that. Dragon D magic. Strong Sneed. Or, why did I read it as Sneed? I guess it... I mean, if you want to call it Sneed, sure, whatever makes you happy, I guess.
Yeah, I know you. Here goes.
So, I'll go.
Yeah, we may need to get a little creative near the end. Get rid of that boss before he does something. Or rather, before he doesn't die. Alright. Don't care about you bozos, I really don't. Oh, they're gonna go form a protective line, that's not good. Ugh. These archers, man. What? Who invited them here? Time to get creative. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, he actually did hit. Tastes more bitter than the blackest coffee. Yeah. Alright, here we go. I believe the Duskguard General invited them all. He should uninvite them. He should go throw them back. Bruh, can you hit? Okay, at least you hit once, but you need to hit a bit more. You need to hit a little bit more. Gotta use your head sometimes. Yeah. You gotta use your head sometimes, guys. That's just how it is. You just gotta use your head sometimes, you know? Sometimes you just gotta use your head. Sometimes you just gotta use your head. They really made the most memorable line in the game by just some random guy in a battalion. Some random guy in a battalion has the most memorable line in the game. Nice.
I won't hold back.
Dang. Alright. Like I said, I think Dedue just trade all his good levels away to everyone else. Since he's the only one not getting good levels. Headbutts and armor and eye? Yeah, that would be something you would do, isn't it? We stole this treasure! It's ours! Or whatever he said. Which means it's ours, or whatever he says. I don't remember exactly what it is, but something like that. Can we heal you? No. No, it can't. Okay. Well, in that case, it's fine. We don't double? Dang. Lame! Oh, wait, you're one of those mages. Okay. Oh, dear. They're running over here. That's not good. I think the axe would miss, but no. Of course he didn't. I would like some more defense, please, game. Can we please get some extra defense? I don't care about these bozos. Okay. Alright. I really don't care about you guys. It's kind of a waste of time. Okay. We should be able to do this in time, but it's gonna get a little bit... It's gonna be a little tight, I think. For the Civil War quest this time, it's the Stormcloak. That's how I played it. That's how I played it. Let's go rally you. Alright. I hope Felix will be okay here. Nice.
You're weak.
You're weak. I would like some defense or some speed or something. I mean, I guess your speed's fine, but still. Felix actually does fairly well here. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad.
Be mindful.
Yeah, you don't quite do the trick. I might want to heal you. Right?
Well done.
And Nord fighting for the Empire, that's funny. She really could use some more speed, though. I don't want her to end up being really slow. I really don't. She's a healer, she needs some speed. She's living like Linhardt. Some more speed. That is true, that's a fair point. That is a fair point, I guess. You're supposed to be an armor knight, the Aegis Shield calls to him. Well, I don't know, with 8 defense, you really consider that to be an armor knight. Okay,
Stay focused.
Could try to hit and run. don't know if it's worth it. I don't think it is. An armor knight would boost his defense guidance style promo bonuses. Yeah, but then he would also have to reclass back and probably lose a fair bit of that defense. I mean, yeah, I'm not denying it would help him, but he also needs to train in heavy armor for that to work. And I don't know if it's really that worth it. Yeah, I don't care about you bozos. Okay. How close are they to the boss? They're getting a little bit close. I'm a little concerned. I don't think this guy will kill him. No, he's not going to kill him. 31 defense. Yeah, no, he's not going to kill. Did I say 31 defense? I meant 31 attack. He's not going to kill, that's for sure. These guys really need to die, though. These guys really do need to die. Unfortunately, we can't really kill them. Ugh. Not doing enough, huh? Not doing enough.
I'll do my best.
Maybe Dedue can shoot? Yeah, maybe. It's not enough, though. Not enough. Wait, how much does he do? Yeah, that's not really cooking, is he? He's slower than this other armor. That's just nice, isn't it, game? Just nice. Just very nice. We really need to punch through these guys if we can. Jeez, man, they really slow you down.
That is that.
They really do slow you down. Nice. Okay.
Okay, looks like they're already under control. Let's head back now.
Okay. I didn't realize they just left. I thought they'd just go for the boss. As a major crest of Karen? What do they mean by this? What do they mean by this? Good question. What did they mean by it? So yeah, I guess you just go and kill the other guys and it doesn't really matter, does it? Since they just run off, so it's kind of pointless, I guess. Until the main force arrives. I don't think I've ever gotten this close to them arriving, so it's a little bit scary, I won't lie. I probably want to get my guys in position first. Probably want to get my guys in position before attacking. I don't know what makes them wake up, if anything does, but I certainly don't want to trigger it just yet. Still got a lot of work to do if we want to get those lances up. Because I have not gotten any lance training up so far. Probably because these guys just have... they're just constantly hiding in forest, which is really annoying. I've never seen this happen before either. I haven't, because these guys usually just die faster. But they just keep blocking me off and stuff like that. It's really annoying. But yeah, we should hopefully be able to kill next turn, because that's when we'll need to. We might Gambit. We might actually just Gambit. That might be what I need to do. Gotta do some dog training? Okay, fair enough. Alright, Byleth, let's go do this. Hopefully that works. If not, we're in big trouble.
Now's our chance.
Okay, good. Should be pretty easy to kill him then from here. Nice. Very nice. I like it. Brigand Ash. What's he gonna get? Bruh. More like bruh get dash. Okay, that makes it actually a little bit easier. Can Dedue get the kill? Maybe. Oh dear God! I do not want to do that. At least he's one range, so we can just go and shoot an arrow at him, but it doesn't really work this way, does it? Does he have some commander skill? No? He probably has advantage too. No, he doesn't. He does not have advantage.
Ready.
I actually kind of wanted her to miss one of them. Okay, now she's not getting strength, but that's okay. She got a lot of strength, so I don't mind too much.
You are a man of Tusker. How can you make friends with our hated...
Are you finished?
Nice. Well, he got defense. I can't complain about that.
I've deepened.
Weight -3. That'll help him out a little bit.
Is this how our dream ends? I will check the status of the kingdom's troops. Dedue, I leave the Dusker army to you.
Yes, Your Highness.
Oh, nice. I got some extra money out of that. Okay. Alright. Nice. So yeah, that was not as bad as I thought it'd be, although that timer was getting a little close, I won't lie, but the actual enemies were not that
Why
scary.
save us?
I will not abide the needless death of my own people.
Now, I'm sure someone's gonna kill him before he comes back, but I'm sure someone will. I'm sure someone will, unfortunately, but hey, that's just what you have to deal with when you got British people constantly swarming around you. Yay, gold! The battalion could have been called Men of Dusker. That would have been cool. Men of Dusker. Men of Dusker, yeah. It's Dedue's birthday. Oh! Speaking of...
Did you need something? I do not usually get to drink such expensive tea. This is quite a treat. My thanks. Bitter, is it not?
What? No, I'd never, bro.
Yes. Yes, yes. Was there something you wanted to discuss?
Only goes to do the cheap tea, yeah. He doesn't give him any good tea, he just gives him crap tea.
Indeed. It was delicious.
Alright. Yeah, we need to work on lances with Catherine. Let's see here. What do you need to get into Pegasus Knight? It's actually not that high. Well, it sort of is. Sort of not as well. She needs B in Lance and B in Flying. That's not too bad. I don't know what she's at currently, but it's probably not that low. Yeah, she's at almost C+ in Lance. She should be fine. She should be fine. Yeah, I think I won't have to do anything extra with her because she's probably alright. Dude is born. Yeah, dude is born. Okay. Can't do that. Oh, hold on, guys.
This tent is torn. Can you please fix this one first, Ash?
Okay, is there a way we can turn off game audio? Yeah, there actually is. Okay, guys, we're doing something kind of funny. We are gonna do something that I don't think Maki would like, but Maki isn't even here, so yeah. Absolutely. Sorry, I should probably take care of it myself, but we'd be here until sundown if I... No problem, no. I've had lots of practice with things like this. Happy to help however I can. She definitely wouldn't like this. Yeah, she's not gonna like this. Oh, well, thanks. Actually, I'll fetch you something to make the job less of a burden. You like sweet things, right? Ah, well, yes. Sorry, no, I can't ask you to do that. Ash, I've told you, there's no need to act like that. I can't have someone from the royal family running errands for me. It doesn't feel right. I really don't mind, so you don't need to worry about that. And while I'm being candid, I'd prefer it if you didn't speak so formally to me. We're supposed to be allies. We fought side by side as equals, haven't we? I know, but to commoners like me, you're royalty. Regular folks normally only lay eyes on someone like you once or twice in their whole lives. I understand. I really do. When I ascend the throne, perhaps I should do a tour of each city. What? No, that's not what I meant. I'm at a loss. I wish to make things better, but I seem to only upset you more and more. That is certainly not my intention. Perhaps I should leave you be and take care of our shopping. Please, I promise I'll go myself just as soon as I finish with the tent. Ash, enough. Okay, I have a question. Answer me this. I don't normally eat sweets, so what would you recommend? Oh, well if price isn't a concern for you, then you should go for the sugar candies. The ones they make in town are really delightful. Ah! Oh, your highness, please, you mustn't! Got it. Sugar candies it is. I'll go and fetch some. Your highness, please come back! I'm so sorry. I'll make these repairs get done. Are there any more Ash supports? No, there's not. Okay. I'll turn it back on. Alright. We'll do that for other Ash supports whenever they show up.
Are you injured?
Peak voice acting. Thank you. Like I said, I think someone would not agree here, but she's not here right now, so doesn't matter.
Mercedes, you look divine as always.
I can do the Ash imitation, and no one's gonna get mad at me for doing it. No one's gonna get mad at me for it, so it's great. Who's paying Ash's tuition? That's a very good question. I have no idea. Weight Mastery. You know what? I'll give him Weight Mastery. He could probably use it. He could probably use Weight Mastery, to be honest. Even though it wouldn't make much difference because he's only got 5 speed, but could help him at least not get dull by some things. Probably not many, but sure. Dexterity plus 4. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Because he could use some extra hit rate. No one but Maki. Yeah, no one but Maki would care. Renewal is nice to have, especially on a healer. Faith level 1. I might take that. I might maybe take that. Speed plus 2. Maybe? Maybe Sneed plus 2? To a church sponsors school when he's involved in a plot against the church. I just wanted to make sure it's not suspicious, you know? He just wanted to make sure that it wasn't under suspicion. Let's see here. Cyril. I'm probably not gonna use Cyril, guys. Probably not. Unless I'm given reason to use him. Since Cyril bad. Cyril bad. Cyril very bad. Helm Splitter, I like that, so I will go and grab that. Nobody picks Cyril, bench him, so true. I should do that. I should. Should I not? Okay. I think that's good. I might go buy some stuff, because I kind of need some stuff. Like, Ingrid's gonna need a new lance, I would say. Unless I could just go and repair it. I might be able to repair it. Maybe? Perhaps? Possibly? No. Well, that sucks. I might give you a steel lance and see if you can work with it for the time being. Hopefully. Like I said, I think the game does not give you enough stuff to forge. Or not enough I mean, like, enough stuff to forge with, I should say. I think this hack just does not do that very well. Bench the cereal guy? Yeah, we should. I mean, it's not like I've been fielding him anyway, but... Don't let the British know. They're probably gonna force me to use him. Oi, what? He's using a good unit? Bottle of water. Bottle of water. Someone gets rid of my favorite strategy, buy 99 smithing stones, just keep repairing everyone's iron weapons. Yeah, I do wish that they would let you obtain smithing stones a little bit more methodically, because I don't feel like it really changes the game that much, and it just makes the game, or at least the early game, a lot more annoying. It's just kind of annoying, so I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's whatever. I was gone for 37 minutes. You were? Well, I guess you missed the paralogue. Spoiler alert, no one died. We got through Dedue's paralogue, and yeah, it's all good.
It should be in our sights soon, Professor.
So the moral of the story is we got through chapter, or paralogue, and we're gonna do chapter 5. My hope is to get through chapter 6 today. That is my hope. I don't know if it will go through, but we can hope. Down with Spaghetti Head, yeah. Down with Spaghetti Head. Oh, and I did an impression of Ash in the supports. Okay, who are we fielding? Oh joy. Oh joy. You know what? Buzz is a little bit overleveled. Maybe. Maybe just a little bit. Then again, so is Ingrid. You know what? Nah, I think we'll field not Petra. We don't have Petra. I don't know why I said Petra. I guess because I make both them thieves. We're gonna field Anna, but only because she's a thief, and that's like the only reason I will field her. Although Ash is always a lockpick. So you know what? Screw it. Fielding Ash instead of Anna, even though Anna's actually really good. But she's a good backup in case someone dies. 3 hopes and be sad when he dies there. Yeah. He is a green unit in that game though, or at least he can be for a bit. So that's kind of nice, I suppose. I guess, kind of, maybe. We'll field Anna as a adjutant, I think. So there's at least some point to, yeah, we can at least get something out of it. Anna is really good. In my Black Eagles run, I made her a dancer. Just because I didn't really know who else is going to make a dancer, and she does pretty well in dancer. I don't know if she's worse than some other choice or not, but she does well. She does well. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind having an archer, not gonna lie, but our choice for archer right now is not very good, so, yeah. What are these guys' speed? Attack speed is 10. 26 attack, that is quite a bit. We do have 5 attack speed though, so I mean, we're a little bit harder to double, but still not really that much. Still not really, but kind of. This is where Felix nearly died because he just doubled this guy, I think. Doubled him, well obviously he doubles, but he procced his crash twice in a row, and it was really scary. We would really not like to do that though, not this time around anyway. See, 8, yeah, he does 18 then, right? We have 36, yeah, so he just takes exactly enough damage, and that's not good. That's not good. We don't want that. 25 attack minus, Yeah, that's 14 damage. We would probably rather not do that. Okay. We could have stored Dedue in there. Because we gotta remember, Dedue is actually pretty tanky. Although he does get doubled, but he is tanky. He's a tanky man. He could do it. I have faith in him. Just pick your favorite unit who isn't actively contributing to combat, making you a dancer. I guess it's true.
Don't hold back for my sake.
Who's the oldest student? Mercedes. Okay, so these guys have 26 damage on them, right? We put you here. How much luck do you have? 10 luck. These guys have 8. Okay, yeah, you know what? We can do this pretty easily.
What should I do?
What should I do? That one was too easy. It was way too easy. It was way too easy. Oh yeah, look at that. Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
I'll go.
Who's the youngest? I believe it's technically Petra. Even though you would think that it's Lycidia, it's actually Petra. Chat dead today. It kind of is. It's a little bit dead today. I don't know why. I don't really know why, but it's not the most active of chats. Our peak is like 7 or 8 viewers. I don't know why, but I feel like Sundays have been kind of dead lately. I mean, last Sunday made sense because it was Mother's Day, but it's like this time I don't know why. I don't know why now. I don't know the reason this time. What are the 2 youths that learn Exhausted Strike? Well, I know Alois is one, and I don't know what the other one would be. Is younger than Lycidia? I believe she is by like a few months.
My orders?
Here goes.
I don't know who the other one would be. I would assume it'd be an axe unit, like a canonical axe unit. Caspar. No, it's not. It can't be. I mean, it could be one of them, but it wouldn't be both of them. Couldn't be both of them because I know one of them is Alois. It could be Caspar. I'd actually be inclined to go with Caspar. I'm inclined to go with Caspar. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see.
Here we go.
It's one of them. My vote is going on Caspar. I feel like it's Caspar. I might be wrong,
Ready.
but I think that it's Caspar. Oh, that's some nice damage, actually. Caspar and Alois. That's what I'm thinking. Alois and Caspar. Okay, yeah. I was like, I don't feel like Edelgard learns it. I don't know why. It doesn't really fit her. Ash just is not quite doing the damage he needs to. Yeah, you know what? We could do that.
Doing my part.
Alright, rally wife, let's go.
Whew, that worked out.
Oh, wow, wow.
Feeling stronger.
She really got a good level there. Happy also learns it, but she doesn't count. Well, yeah, because DLC characters don't really count. Wait, why does Happy learn? That's really weird. Why does Happy learn it?
Thank you.
Because she is brown. She has axe user energy, but she's brown. When will Maki draw a rally wife? I don't. She still hasn't done it. She was like, yeah, I feel like I might draw a rally wife, but she never did. She never did. Although I think she's been busy lately, so she probably hasn't gotten the chance. I have the feeling she's been a little bit busy lately.
Enemies are...
Alright, Bozo, what are we gonna do with you? We need to go a movement ring. That's what we need to do. What's your attack speed versus his? Probably you get doubled. Okay, you get doubled either way, so I might as well just give you the Steel Lance. Busy making anti-rally wife rituals? Probably. AI Vader is funny. AI Vader? What? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I do not know what you're talking about. Are we in range of this guy? Yes, we are. They make an orange-haired armor knight fight an orange-haired armor knight in this map. Race war. Inspired by Persona 5? Maybe because of the calendar system? I've heard people say that it could be, but I personally think this game's a lot better than Persona 5. Yeah, the calendar system doesn't really work in Fire Emblem. I will admit, Three Houses was not really cooking with that. It was an interesting idea, but it doesn't really work in Fire Emblem. Alright, let's go.
It all comes down to this.
Bruh. Imagine being this fruity, you instead use a gambit against me, instead just take the attack like a man. Okay. I've heard some theories that it could have been. Now, whether or not it actually was, I mean, like there's debate on that. I don't think we'll ever get a definitive answer, though. Oh, that's gonna do a lot. Yeah. Can you kill the bow? I would love it if you could. Yeah, you know what? I think you can. I'm just gonna use Curve Shot just for the guarantee. I don't like to use bows that often. You might as well.
That's how it goes.
Okay.
It's so far.
Although he does need some strength. I mean, he does have decent strength right now, but he needs to catch up. His strength does need to go up a bit higher, I would say. You don't need chest keys. You really don't. You are the chest key. You are the chest key. Sir, you are the chest key.
All for Lady Rhea.
You know what I just realized?
Lady Rhea.
Camaro, all of your fellow Rhea simps are all brown. Catherine, Cyril, they're all brown. What does that mean? What did the game mean by this? Only brown people like Rhea. Therefore, you are brown. What does Three Houses have? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think it really has anything else to that. Grooming? Kath is just tanned. Explain Cyril. Explain Cyril. You can't keep getting away with this. You can get away with like one exception, but you can't get away with two of them. I know the hordes of brown Catholics on Twitter. Ignore them. They just don't fit your narrative. probably give you a better weapon, but I don't know if I have any. All Rhea fans aren't white. Yeah, if you're a Rhea fan, you're not white. Being a Rhea fan is the sign of being brown. Kamiru's narrative is absolute. Not anymore, it's not. You know what? I can give him a training axe. Give your dad a gift of a training axe. I'm sure they'll be happy. Of course he tried to gambit me. Bruh. Bruh, you gambit your... Okay. Alright. Alright, game. Very funny. Very funny, game. Very funny. Very funny. Very funny. Very funny. I see you got your fruity little gambits here. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work.
As expected.
We will get more men here if we need to. There's too many guys with gambits on this map. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they think so many gambits are necessary on this map. They're not. They're not, but they thought they are, apparently. Alright, who else needs to move? Oh, Mercedes. Move her here, I suppose. Want me to say something controversial like chat active again? Yes, please. Yes, please. Wow. Rally wife? Getting speed and defense again? Wow. So soon, even the rally wife deniers won't be able to deny that she's being good. Crossing the pillar up top is what makes her influences. Yeah, I remember. Armor Slayer. We're gonna put that in the convoy. Hildegard did mostly nothing wrong. Kamiru is gonna fight you for that. Kamiru is definitely gonna fight you on that one. Now, if you really want to simulate chat, just say that Lorenz did everything wrong. That's how you really exercise chat. You won't say that Lorenz did everything wrong. It's true, he did everything wrong. Including his haircut. No, especially his haircut. Especially his ugly cut. Makes 1/3 of this the mod staff very mad. Good. As it should. As it should. Should be crowned emperor? Bruh. Another thing Lorenz gets crowned is Worst Haircut of the Year award. It's the crown for worst haircut. That's what he gets. Lorenz Fixfolen, yeah right. Make it worse. These reinforcements are annoying, man. They make an already slow slog on a map even slower and more of a slog. Total Lorenz conquest, total Lorenz death. Total Lorenz death. Might as well fight the flank on the rear before the reinforcements before the other squad spawns in. Oh, these guys are kind of lagging behind, aren't they? Alright, game. Just go shove them up here. Okay, I don't want you messing with Mercedes. Don't really want that, game. Don't really want that. Assault troop? Bruh. Get out of
Each
here.
battle a chance to grow.
Retards. Whoa.
I'm not setting a very good example.
Yeah, you're not. You should be getting defense. You should set an example for everyone to get defense. And see, look, you didn't set a good example, so she didn't get defense either. Okay, Sylvain could probably use a little bit of, statements aren't working as well as it hoped. Chad really is dead. if the controversial statements are not actually, cooking. Chad must be well and truly dead. People really are not here right now, I guess. I know Chapter 5 sucks, but dang. They really are not here today. Ow! Alright. Perfect damage. Let's go. Rally wife.
That worked out.
Rally wife, wow. Sylvain's got a lower level than Rally wife. That's kind of weird, to be honest. Oh, Rizu, I hate Sophis! This is gonna time him. This is gonna time you out. He's not even gonna argue. But I guess it is a good way to test if Rizu's here. It's a good way to test if he's here. For all 2 of our lurkers. We only have 2 lurkers, dang. It really is dead today. 4 people, small crowd today. Yeah, just no one's really talking. No one's really talking. No one's really here, for that matter. This has been both Britishless and womanless so far. Finally some other people. Yeah, finally. There we go.
What's next?
Alright, good level.
Guess I've gotten better.
We're gonna start sketch drawing. They'll be off work soon, yeah, hopefully. Alright, let's pull these guys. Let's pull these bozos. There might be one way to revive Chad. How so? How so? Let's start over. This seems early game. Yeah, I did have to restart after a few few days ago because unfortunately Gerald suicided into a crit because he's an idiot. His AI is really dumb. Every dead had an every dead moment, yeah. And unfortunately that is tied to a game over, so not much I can do about that. Wish it were not so, but I'm afraid it is. Let Moss cook. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got. Officially colonizing Chad. Officially belongs to Britain now. Oh, I thought you were actually gonna kill a unit or something. No! Yeah, we can't allow this! We gotta... No, we can't be part of that. That garbage heap, no. Refuse to be part of that garbage heap. Through with having unfair taxes on tea. True. We'll just throw them into Boston Harbor again.
Here we go. It's an emblem.
Don't throw my tea in the harbor for a second time. The Chinese will kill me. Yeah, they want revenge for the opium you tried to sell them. Turns out making people mad by selling them shady deals doesn't really make them like you. As surprising as it may sound, they don't really like that. Haha, T-Craig goes splish splash.
Weak. Too slow.
Let's give Mercedes a kill. She's been a while since she's gotten one.
Oh, I won! You can
10 defense. I wish she'd get some speed. I don't care so much about defense, but she needs some speed. Be a big fan of the UK, especially their slave trade. Yeah, probably. She probably would be.
Child's play. Jealous.
Would advocate for free slaves? Yeah, for free slaves, not for freed slaves.
That one is expected.
Let's see. She takes this pretty well, actually. I would not mind that. She just kicked a horse. Westernizing tea might be the only good thing the UK has ever done. Probably. I say that as a guy who doesn't even drink tea, so I don't really care in all reality. But that's probably true.
Thank you.
Okay, what do we got? We don't drink tea. Dang, fake Brit. Fake Brit.
Give it your all.
Doesn't actually drink tea.
Can't hold me back.
I was a bit away a bit. I was busy embracing my new rules by selling subpar opium to China. Bruh. Selling opium to China. To dump someone to the ocean on occasion, it must be that American blood. Must be that American blood. My yummy leaf water. You know, I tried it when I was a kid, and I just like, nah, it just doesn't taste good.
Had to be done. Not good enough.
This is why no one's killed Dedue in this run, because he's just leveled so poorly that he's not even worth killing. Sometimes you Rhea would protest for freeing slaves, but still has some. She probably would. No, slaves should be free. Never mind those ones that are in my backyard. Don't mind those. Those don't need to be free. She is pretty hypocritical, I would say. She gets even more strength, alright. She really wants to use Crusher, doesn't she? She really wants to use Crusher, guys. She really does. That hit rate is kind of jank.
Doing my part.
What the church collection boxes are so sole method of income. I don't like that dumb archer. Alright. It's a magic weapon, right? Well, she also has to have an axe rank to actually use it, so... She's gonna actually have to use axes in order to be able to use it. Alright, that's fine. Why is chat like this? Because it's my chat. It wouldn't be my chat if they weren't saying weird things like this. He'll only run keeper in the backlands and use the brown characters. True. Very true. Nothing? Really? Nothing? I'm noticing Sylvain is not really hitting very hard. I know this is an armor, sure, but even against non-armors, he's not really doing that good. Still more sane than Donald's chat. Now I feel like we're more unhinged than Donald's chat. That's the thing. I don't think we're more sane than his chat.
Be gone.
I mean, heck, when Panda's in my chat, it's way more chaotic than his.
This is what a real man looks like.
And he also has Panda in his chat sometimes. This is what a real man looks like. What does a fake man look like? The slaves are about as scarce as water. I guess so. Why are we still talking about slavery? Because this is my chat. Gotta make Camaro proud, yeah. Obviously. Are we gonna deal with this guy? I think we should. Bad idea. I'm a student of Khmer, so I gotta be extremely racist. He would be proud, but I don't know where he is. Should have kept my mod power and banned Moss. Banned Moss? Bruh. Well, it's a good thing you don't have your mod power. You're gonna ban Moss?
Thanks.
I'm really gonna send their guys down here. Okay, I'm not sure why they're not running here, but alright. I'll take it. I'll take it if the game doesn't want it to. Can Felix get the kill? He might be able to. No, not quite. We gotta be kind of careful with this. 3 in chat? Three in chat? What? 3 people in chat? We're hitting record low numbers here, I guess. You know what I think of the server? Well, you haven't been there since it was not really the server that it is. Birth count 57. Cutting Gale. We could just go use that, sure.
I had no choice.
Accuracy ring. You don't really need that, but Felix might, because he keeps him missing. None, but we're working on it, of course. Of course we are. We have to. Just happy he doesn't have a mod. Yeah, he agreed to give it to Belt, and he may be regretting that now. He might just be regretting that at this point. I'm not sure. This part I hate. Banning the British, very American, is slim, yeah, true. I mean, you did say you wanted to colonize this place, so he said no the most American way possible. Chad has collectively been dating for 1 month. Wait, what? Chad has collectively been dating for 1 month. I'm very confused. I'm very confused what you're saying. Chat has been collectively dating. Who? Who has Chat been dating? How do you collectively date something? I don't understand how this works. What is this man talking about? Call dibs on Marianne as my wife, based. It's a joke. Something that he doesn't understand.
Fighting is what I do.
These guys aren't moving? They're just all kind of staying there. Dating racism? Yeah, we're all dating racism. We're dating the idea of racism. He does know, we all know this is fiction right now. He doesn't realize that. Though, if she was real, you can bet I'd ask her out. I mean, good luck. If she were real, she probably would not date anyone because she wants to die or something like that. Oh, this is why Persona 5 said this is a work of fiction, yeah. Because they knew that people like Bruce exist. And these characters were real, I'd have no chance. Same. I wouldn't. You think she just freeze up and run away? I mean, that's probably true, to be fair. It wouldn't hurt to try. True. With her, it wouldn't, because she wouldn't do anything. Lorenz fixed Marianne this up for us all. That's also a case of why it's fiction, because Lorenz would never be able to do that. I don't know why, but I was thinking of Kagero the other day and it scared me. He secretly desires fates. I don't want to be in range of all these bozos. Let's see here. Can you go hit with the lance? Yeah, there you can. Nice.
All for Lady Rhea.
Nice.
Just let
This is gonna be a very strong Falcon Knight. We're gonna go heal? Maybe. Kagero isn't real. She can't hurt you. Doesn't Marion die outside of Verdant Wind? Isn't it heavily implied? It's implied, but it's never really explained. Stop being sort of Rhea simp, Catherine. I know, right? I saw, the other day, I saw Catherine's support with Sedith, and of course it was about her being healed by Rhea, and that's why that made her feel the way she does about Rhea. I'm like, why are you like this? Why are you like this? You could be like how Dedue is with Dimitri, but no, you gotta make it sound gay and stuff like that. You can't just be like, well, I was saved, therefore I must repay the favor. No, it's gotta be like, oh, I need her honor or whatever. Like, why you gotta be like this? Why can't you just be normal? Maybe because I made some stickers for my girlfriend a few days ago, and it reminded me of when I made myself some Camilla and Kagero stickers. Dimitri and Dedue are gay, though. Nah. Bro became a shipper, and the gay kind. Heresy against Dimitri and Dedue. Neither are gay. Simple kill spell turned her lesbian, apparently. That's just how it works. Bro knocked the frickin' battalion out of me. Dang, that sucks. I can't use my battalion now. Yeah, that was a good battalion too. Dedue's existence is heresy. A lot of your statements are heresy. God, I hate these archers, man. I really do. I really hate these archers. Can we get Ash down here? Nice.
the fight continues.
He's still not getting strength. I'm a little concerned.
Starting to see results.
I'm a little concerned. This guy's not getting strength. This is like the 5th level in a row he hasn't gotten strength. I'm a little bit concerned. Just a little bit concerned, guys. Just a little bit. The dude, more like the... Bruh. Yeah, it bashes Dedue at every opportunity. I know, right? Dedue was his Japanese name. There's no way that's actually his name. He's a clown. It's not because of his race. Okay, Ingrid. Alright. Alright, Ingrid. Notice even the actual racist guy in chat doesn't dislike Dedue. Notice even Kameru doesn't dislike Dedue. You know, the resident brown person hater. Wait, anyone remember whenever I said that only brown people like Rhea, and he never really responded. He did respond, but he just kind of left after that. I think I broke him, guys. I think I broke Kameru. I finally found the counter to Kameru. Alright, see you later. I guess chat's gonna go back to being dead. I don't know why today it's so dead. I have no idea. Like, what happens on May 18th? I don't know what's... I don't know what's going on today, but it's just really, really dead. He fled for he was confronted with the truth. Yeah, he was confronted with the truth of being a brown man that likes Rhea. He likes Rhea because he's brown. You know, a character must be good if Kameru ignores race. Yeah, that's a very true statement. It's a very true statement if I ever heard one. You know it's wild when Kameru can ignore a guy's race. You know it's wild. Kameru of all people ignoring a guy's race. That's crazy. Has to process the fact that he isn't white because he's a Rhea fan. He's gonna sit out for like an hour. Wait, am I actually not white because I like this? Because I like this character? You might be. You might very well be, Kameru. You might very well be. And the sooner you realize it, the better. Okay, we don't need a gambit line here. Maybe we do, I don't know. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. I mean, I've seen his face. I have two. I have two, and not for a fleeting moment. Not for a fleeting moment, either. Wait, that doesn't kill. Dang it. I just assumed it would, and didn't. Lovely. Okay. In that case... Nice. And completely overkill.
Another win.
Yeah, you really need some defense, man. You really do. Those offensive stats are great, don't get me wrong, but you got some work to do. You definitely have some work to do. Disturbance?
Gotcha.
Nice. Okay. We can go run away. Don't ask me the results. I don't have to because I know what the results are. I know what the results are. And they're not particularly that white. They're not particularly white results. That's the thing. He may want them to be white results, but they're not very white.
Give up.
You sit on a scale 1-10 with 10 being black. He was 11. Okay, now that is some peak comedy right there.
Fighting is what I do.
To be honest, Kameru kind of sets himself up for that, though. Like, if he just didn't make such a big deal about whiteness or whatever, I don't think you want to really say that against him. Alright, how does Dimitri do? Not amazingly. I could use an assault troop. To at least make these guys a little less of a headache. Pin it, you coward. Pin what? What do I need to pin?
It's our chance to prevail.
Okay, good. We got them. They're not gonna cause us any more trouble, at least for now. 6. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. That's pretty okay, honestly. Man, and Ed is still just waddling behind. I feel kind of bad. Okay, can she actually get out of here, though? That's the question. Yeah, I don't know about that. To give truth to his whiteness, and yeah, he's not very white. He's not particularly what we shall call white. Okay, I'm back. Well, at least someone's here to not let chat die, I suppose. Had to clean. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna do this. Peak comedy post, I mean. I mean, it was comedy, that's for sure. I don't know if Ingrid can do this. She doesn't do badly, but I don't want her to get shot. Okay, what is their strength? 20 against, how much defense you got? 11? Trying to keep chat running. Letting chat die? Oh, bruh. Bruh! Bruh. I think she can do it. I think she can, as long as she dismounts. There we go. See ya, bozo.
You weren't ready.
It's time.
Don't get hit. Okay, thank God. They may have actually been able to kill you if you did. Okay, never mind. It wouldn't really matter.
Saw that coming.
Camara and his girlfriend are as white as Lorenz is gay. Well, I don't know. Lorenz does seem kind of gay. Yeah, I mean, his actions might not go point towards that, but I mean, the way he styles himself certainly would make you think otherwise. But yeah, they don't look very white. See, I'm usually here, but not talkative.
I must stay focused.
He's always in the search for a bride. He is, but he might have more luck if he didn't look so fruity.
I will get.
He might have more luck if he didn't look so fruity. Just a thought. Just a thought. If he looked a little bit more masculine, he might actually have a bit more luck. Okay. Last time you played Gen 2, not like a Gen 2 remake, but actually played Gen 2 or a Gen 2 mod. It's been like a year at least. That's probably the only time I've ever played it.
Yeah, I'm doing
Going if you talk, a horse girl will appear within the next 2 to 5 business days. Will appear in the next 2 to 5 business days.
doing my part.
Dang, he still didn't get a level out of that? Lame. Also, for some reason, Sylvain's just not cooking right now. I don't know why he's not. He's just not doing damage. I don't know. I mean, look at this. This is just pathetic. If he doubled, that'd be one thing, but he doesn't even double. I mean, I guess we can get sweep strikes, but like, he's not even doing that. And hey, Gen 2 boxes. What's Gen 2 boxes? What do you mean? Like the box art, or who likes horses? or centaur. He means the latter. Closer to that, anyway. I don't think he means either, but he means something close to the
Thank
latter.
you.
Are you on Discord? He's not on Discord yet. I think he's thinking about it, but he's not quite there yet. Can I just shoot this guy and be done with him? Just be done with this idiot. Oh, no, I can't do that. Sorry. Can't actually have fun here. Ugh. Wait, can Annette kill? No, sadly. Sadly, she cannot. Even though she should, but she can't. He wants to know if you're on Discord so he can show you a picture of a whole scroll. Yeah, I think Sylvain's really gonna need a lot of Rally Wife. He's gonna need a lot of Rally Wife to actually cook. Just a few minutes ago before I imagined that.
What's next?
What's next is you actually get a strength stat. Or a speed stat, whichever one is easier, but one of those two.
So,
Wait, is he in range of his brother? Okay, thank God he's not. Rally bait? Nah. Considering the first 2 episodes of an anime about them when I said I was gonna watch Courage, I was deeply concerned. I'm sure you were.
Thanks.
Alright, she's level 13, that's good. Hey, she got speed, let's go! She got a miracle, not that I really care, but hey. I mean, she's mastered a class, and that's nice. I have literally the entire series in that form, by the way. Just holding back until he gets the super poker, trust me. Yeah, he will really need that super poker, though. He really will. This one will need that super poker, because that's the only way he's going to be doing some decent damage. Because he's not even doubling. He does need the super poker, though. Alright, once we can get a net over here, we can probably kill him. Man, where's Rizu to make bets? He hasn't been making any bets lately. Hasn't been making any bets. Where's the challenge? Haven't really been challenged lately. "42 episodes versus my son, Bato." Ingrid Rally Magic, maybe? She does have Rally Magic, from what I remember. She does. Okay. Next turn, we'll just go up here and kill him. I think. I hope. Yeah, that kind of works. That kind of works, actually. Alright.
Thanks.
Not Rally Wife. Let's go rally with you. No, I don't need to do that.
So, you think...
Well, she got magic. I can't complain about that.
What the? Nikolai, is that you?
That form. Oh my.
So, this is...
Okay. What do we got here? How far is his range? Let's see, he's got 2 range. Okay. How much damage does he do? 37. Okay. He's got 17 crit though, which is a little scary. I won't lie. That's a bit scary. So he's got 10 luck. Does anyone have enough luck for this? Even Violet doesn't, but at least Violet doesn't get doubled. At least Violet doesn't get doubled, but he could just die, and I don't want that. You have 16 luck. Does anyone have more? I don't think anyone has more. Yeah, none of you really have the luck to take this. Don't we? Wait, doesn't a net give Rally luck? Rally wife? Rally wife? Rally wife? Rally wife? Rally wife onto Byleth, maybe? I think Rally wife does it. The Burt will tank. Wait, no, she gives... I thought she gave Rally luck. I mean, I'm sure she learns it at some point, but she has Rally res. Okay, that's not very helpful. Not right now, anyway. She survives later in the game. That will definitely be useful, but... Let's see, 29. Rally PDF. Nope. This man just won't stop complaining. I don't know why.
My thanks.
He thinks he's really funny, doesn't he? 32 versus how much defense? Yeah, that should work. Oh, you don't actually get double. That's nice. That's very nice. Very luck is Aloy's personal. Oh, okay. I suppose she doesn't have it yet. I kind of am too. Maybe her authority isn't good enough. I don't know. I know Ash could actually do pretty well here. You really need to learn how jokes work. I don't think he understands how jokes work. Sim, do you have any German blood? Because you sure aren't very good at telling jokes. Okay, let's go. Does he have a gambit? I don't think he does. Only Alois, Anna, and Flame. Okay, I was probably thinking of Flame. A lot of EXP from battle. Yeah, that could very well be the case. It could be. Alright, Sylvain. That gambit does nothing.
What is that?
I wasn't making a joke. Oh, now it's not a joke because it wasn't funny. Now it's not a joke. If it was funny though, you would have said it was a joke. Can he gambit? I don't know if he can. Oh, he actually can. But he throws him off, doesn't he? Because Lure's a bit of a weird, fruity one. Okay. Opposite side of the unit. Yeah, not sure I want to do that. No, I wouldn't. Cope harder. Make better jokes. We're giving him minor SS name. Okay, Lysithia lover. Alright.
I'll help.
Whatever it takes.
Umbral Steel. She isn't real slim. Yeah, but he just doesn't really seem to get that, does he? I bet you he's gonna kill. Rally wife? Rally wife?
Much appreciated.
Red Swords and the ex-husband. An ex-husband? I don't think they never split. He's just in an unhappy marriage. Oh hey, you got strength. Let's go. There's a time skip. He doesn't know about that. He doesn't know about that. Don't tell him. He doesn't know about that. Spoiled it for him. Agree to stop mentioning Lysithia. Yeah, as long as you don't annoy us, we won't. However, you bring up a weird joke that could go back to bite you. And it is. We'll make sure it will. He's only getting defense. Okay. That's a kill. Pretty sure you can. I don't think he does have the power to do that. Nice. Nice level. The very end, I posted the server. Okay, I'll show it during meme review.
The beast is gone. It's over.
Let's see the Shamir art. Alright, we'll show it at the end. Oh hey, Ash MVP. Maki would be proud. She would be proud.
That man. His form. I wonder if it even has one.
Professor, I have already see to it. People would all please ensure
More
his
art
transformation
reviews.
punishment
Yes.
for. Of course, that the church will form. What is the meaning of this?
Ash MVP, Ray.
Excuse me, Lady Rhea. I am overjoyed and beyond now
As the next head of House Gautier.
on my family's name.
Very well. However, your brother clearly demonstrated
So what
that
happens if
fate
you-
awaits those who break that restriction.
What happens if you decline her request when you don't have Sylvain? Like, let's say you're in Black Eagles, or how can I get myself banned? How about you not try to focus on getting banned, because I don't want to ban you. He's gonna make an Ash video. No, I'm not.
Yes. I will not soon forget.
Is your meeting over, Professor?
Ash video. Imagine making an Ash video.
I was just...
Professor, you have done well to complete such a difficult
If you
task.
do, no, I mean, like, what if you say no? Then what? Or you just can't say no or something when you don't have Sylvain? You can't get Lance of Ruin without Sylvain. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, what happens if you say no? Unless you just can't. Well, I guess it's no longer a woman in the stream. Or maybe it is. Who knows? You can't say... Oh, okay, I see. It just doesn't give you the option. Mercedes would look... Okay, so they just don't give you the option. Okay, fair enough.
Good evening, Professor.
You just get ...
Returning from work, I
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Hand me the lance. Return it. No. Based answer.
You think I...
What's this? To do. You can't say no to Rhea. Now, apparently if you don't have Sylvain in your party, you can't.
As I believe you are all.
Okay.
I'm on the lookout for suspicious individuals.
At least we'll have to do for this map. That is nice, if nothing else. One of these instances where your choices don't matter, is it? Well, it actually does matter. When do we get Marianne? I'm not entirely sure for Blue Lions. I know in Black Eagles when you get her. I assume it's the same time, but I could be wrong.
You have my... This tea has a hot...
About
I
that.
have gratitude.
Yeah?
It's needing sweetness. What? Yes. Yes. What? Yes. Next,
If a certain some idiot didn't freaking get himself killed, we'd probably know by now. But unfortunately, we gotta wait. We gotta wait a few more streams.
I will be waiting.
Catherine's birthday. I thought it already was Catherine's birthday.
Oh. That tea... Thanks.
It belongs in the ocean. True.
Can I get a refill?
No, you can't. There's still tea in there. Otherwise, it wouldn't be steaming if there weren't tea in there.
Of course.
You know.
Of course. Thanks for the tea.
He's from China. So now he suddenly loves Chinese things. His girlfriend is Chinese. Will we reach part 2 anytime soon? Hopefully. But you never know when someone kills the run.
I wonder...
Even more reason to put in the ocean. Alright, what is available to us? Do we not have any paralogs available this... We don't! Okay. Alright then, I guess we know what we're doing. We're doing 2 seminars and then a battle, I guess. I thought there'd be a paralogue this month, but I guess not. I could have done this paralogue at this point, but... I like tea since I was 10 years old. Nice try. Alright, I guess you win this round. You win this round, Slim. You win this round. Wait, do I have... No, I don't have Shamir yet. Don't I get Shamir very soon, though? I think I get her after this map, which is really nice. I'm for Death Knight. I almost read it as Donkey Kong, and I was like, wait, what? Are we gonna beat him this time? If I remember. Let's see here. What are we trying to do? Flying for Catherine. Yeah, flying for Catherine. If I can do it. Oh, right. Manuela's not here, so I can't do that. I've won almost every round. Nah, don't delude yourself. You have only won one round today. You've only won one round today. Don't delude yourself. Wait, Catherine isn't even available this chapter, is she? Yes, there's no point. Mashes the X button. So true. So who do we need to train? Did the mod make Dark Mage better? I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't actually know. I guess Catherine is here, but I don't think I can use her on this chapter. Can I use her? No, I can use her on this chapter. Just I can't train her in flying, unfortunately. I wish there was a way to... I wish there was a way to adjust what unit goes for what seminar. I do think that's something this mod should do. I don't know if that'd be possible, but because sometimes you're trying to go in position... I will say this. Vanilla does do much better with that, because you can just sort of adjust what focus you want on a unit. And I don't know if maybe it's just too much to go and mod in, I'm not sure. But that does make some things really irritating. Like, for example, getting Catherine into flying. That's really irritating. Because she just can't get in there, for the most part. She just never goes to the right session. She never goes to the right session, which just screws you over. But we can train with Catherine so we can work on swords. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is overrated, but it's not bad. I'm waiting for Khmer to show up and say something racist about it. Who gives authority? No one really gives good authority. Alright, work on this, I suppose. Magic Hilda is funny. It's probably a lot harder to do in this mod, unfortunately. So I'll say this, if you want a more traditional Fire Emblem experience, where you're not reclassing into all sorts of strange classes, this mod is good. However, for doing weird gimmicky classes, it's probably not as good.
I can do better now.
You're overrated, but not bad. Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense.
I'm getting the hang of this. I get it.
Doesn't really make sense, to be honest. We have any supports? Yes, we do. Dimitri and Sylvain. Okay. Oh, guys, it's time. It's time. It's time, guys. It is time, I think. I think it is time. Oh, it's definitely time. Oh, boy. 3 in a row. Let's go. 3 in a row. All right.
I must have left it in the library.
Hold on. It's time. I must have left it in the library. Oh? Is that Felix? Hey, Felix, this is a surprise. I didn't think you had such interest in books. I'm already finished with that one. You can borrow it if you'd like. No need. I was just curious who it belonged to. Why not read a few pages at least? While you got it open, I think you'd really like it. The plot is pretty different from a typical Knight's Tale, but it's still pretty good. Do you like stories about adventure and chivalry? No, I despise them. Yeah, well, have you tried reading any? You might find them really interesting. I know I do. This guy really does sound like a nerd when he's like, have you actually tried reading any? Nerd emoji. What do you find so interesting? Well, for one thing, the knights in these stories are always gallant and brave. And they always value things like friendship, loyalty, and justice. That's the kind of knight I want to be. Maki isn't even here to get made fun of. We're gonna do it with or without her. With or without her. With or without her, we're gonna do it. Ridiculous. Friendship, loyalty, justice. Only fools allow their lives to be ruled by such nonsense. Anyone dead? No. Fools who get themselves killed for nothing, only to be celebrated as heroes in books like this. Writers of these stories are worse than tyrants. They seize control of people's thoughts. That's a little much. I was only interested in... I don't care. Such blind enthusiasm is dangerous. Be more moderate in your passions. You know something, Felix? You are exactly like the knight in this story. Excuse me? On the surface, he's sarcastic and intimidating, but underneath, he's kind and cares for his friends. Ash's soft boy voice is covering for his nerd nature. Oh no, not another woman that's soft for Ash. Is LARPing? Yeah, he is. If Panda really wants to see me, she should just switch to her other account. True. In the end, they became heroes together and conquer all obstacles. Disgusting. Stop looking at me like that. Oh, see? Right there. That's just what I mean. You sound exactly like him. I'm gonna lend you this book. Really, I insist. Just give it a read, alright? Trust me, and you can tell me what you think when you're done. Why is this happening? Well, I mean, he is sarcastic. He is sarcastic. You can't deny that. He is a sarcastic man. Alright, what we got here? Wow, Ash, trading again? You're taking this whole night thing pretty seriously. It's just my daily training. Maybe you could stand to be a little more eager yourself. If I want to be a great knight, I've got no choice but to put the effort in. No choice? I think you're making life too difficult. Knights don't have to be perfect. All I'm saying is, I've seen some pretty sloppy knights out there. That's not gonna be me. I'm gonna be a proud knight, virtuous and gallant. Virtuous and gallant? Are you kidding me? If you just ride around being virtuous, people will get fed up. They'll put you out of town. It's never wrong to have virtue, not even if it means being made an outcast. Interesting idea. You think very highly of this whole virtue thing. Say, have you seen any knights who became great just by thinking highly of themselves? Think on this. Knights are supposed to protect people and earn their admiration. Isn't that right? Well, yes. So what are you saying I should do? Seize people's hearts. What do you mean? You want people to love you. Offer them something they haven't got. Guess what that is? It's you, Ash. They don't have you. Get out there, buddy. Be valiant. Help people. Here, I'll show you how it works. Selene, don't go bothering people! Hey there, cutie. You seem to have lots of bags there. They must be heavy. My name's Sylvain. Let me help you out. Are these going in the warehouse? Helping out those in need. I guess that's a good start. No thanks necessary. It's been enough just to be able to talk to you. Well, if you insist, how about we go get some tea? It must be fate that we met like this. I'd like to get to know you. Great knight, huh? More like a great philanderer. Seems like all he wants to do is flirt with women. No, I can't allow this. I had to stop him. Go rot in a hole? You know, that is a pretty tranny thing to say whenever their womanness is called into question. Just saying. Just saying. Only trannies have really gotten that agitated by being mistaken for a man. We'll do eventually. I'll get around to that in a long while. Alright, last support. Hi there, Ash. Here to do some reading as well, I take it? Ash? Ah, Ingrid. You gave me a start. How long have you been standing there? Not too long. Apologies for startling you. Must be a great book for you to be so deeply engrossed in it. Why has you so captivated? It's quite an old book. One of the really old legends of Fargus. Aha, it must be the Sword of Kyphon then, yes. Oh, so you know it. No, sorry. Oh, so you know it. Oh yes, I know it quite well. I read it as often as a child. In fact, mixing up the voices. In fact, I read it so much that my personal copy fell apart. I brought it everywhere with me. I adore that book. The tale of the warrior Kaifon, whose devotion and loyalty enabled his best friend, Luke, to become king. He went to such great lengths to see things through.
Exactly. I love the image of him charging forward into the fray, ready to take on any obstacle that he was king.
Indeed, he was the very picture of the perfect knight. In my opinion, the best chapter is right around the middle of the book.
Ah, the part about the War of the Eagle and Lion? That's my favorite part. In a flash, Kaifon's sword flew through its scabbard. The knight parried the assassin's blade mere inches from the spine of his king.
Kaifon's blade hummed like the wind, slashing the enemy's throat. In mere moments, their forces lay vanquished, decimated by his mighty blows. I can recite the entirety of it if you like. I never grow weary of that title, the pinnacle of that tale, the pinnacle of knighthood, with all its struggles and glory.
I know just what you mean. I never get tired of it. Some people laugh at me for reading these old tales, but I'll never outgrow them. I'm glad to find someone who shares my enthusiasm.
I'm glad of it as well. Tell me, what other books do you enjoy, Ash?
Well, the first one I ever read was Logan the Band of Wind.
Oh, you have fantastic taste. The story is another favorite. The final chapter makes me tear up every time.
I know! When I first read it, I just couldn't get that ending out of my head.
Seems we have much in common. I look forward to chatting again sometime.
I'd love to. Yes, let's.
Alright, there we go. Just saw your art. Well, I didn't. I'm just reading the comment. Anyway, that's... See, people tune in to watch. People tune in to watch because they want to hear the Ash voice. See, Maki was wrong. People want to hear my nasal Ash voice. People like hearing the Ash voice. They don't dislike it. I don't think you need more speed. I mean, I guess I could give it to him. It's not like I have anything else to give him. Might as well, at least for now. You give him more authority. It's not like he's going to be using faith. At least for a good while, he's not. That's peak comedy. I'm glad people enjoy it. Glad people enjoy it. It's always nice. Giving extra defense? Maybe. Nah. As a punching bag for your jokes? I don't know, I mean... Neither Proctor nor Maki ever seem to care. But then again, I've also heard their voice, so... They never really seem to take as much offense to it as you do. Or really at all. You're the only one that seems to be really, really taking offense to that. Because they are punching bags, silly. But I'm just saying, I think it's a little suspicious how much of a, everyone is a punching bag for jokes. Like I'm saying, is your, I guess, how easily you get bothered by it kind of makes me think that you might very well be a tranny. Because, like I said, in my experience, only those have actually been that bothered by a joke like that. If they're biological women, are not really that bothered by it. Alright, let's go do another seminar. I mean, because so far, you've not really given us any real proof that you're actually a woman. We've never heard your voice, we don't really... I mean, besides strange fantasies that women have, it's the fact that that's the only joke that's ever being repeated over and over again. I mean, you kind of give us ammunition, that's the problem. You kind of give us ammunition. Like, how many biological women are obsessed with coding, like, ROM hacks? I have never heard of even one woman that's actually interested in doing that. Please make better jokes. I mean, you kind of give us ample opportunity to. Because they are funny. Yeah, they are.
Practice yields results.
I've deepened my understanding.
I can do better now.
Alright, there we go. We got like an hour to do this, so we can probably do it. Dora, the harlot. It's the harlot's birthday.
Why, thank you so much. What a happy little moment. Incredible.
It's in poor taste. Oh, come on, don't be panda number 2.
Incredible. My ideal partner is religious, but
Why would you want a religious husband? You're a freaking harlot. Like, why would you want that? Dora trashed tea. I need charm. I need charm. Went to the racist jokes about Kamaru and Garneth over it. We totally never joke about Kamaru being a brown guy that's not actually white. We never joke about things in his expense. No, we only joke to make fun of you. Just call me a. We're not gonna listen to what you want us to joke about. It's no longer. It's not funny if we do things that you're okay with. The JoJo gold digger, I guess. I never really cared for her hat. I think her hat looks dumb. I honestly can't tell that a religious husband comment was directed at Doro or Panda. It was directed at Doro. But I guess it could apply to either. I like the hat. I never understood why people like the hat. Hey, Mir. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna forge a lance. Felix definitely needs something. The hat makes no sense for this time period. It doesn't fit with Dorothea's design, honestly. I don't care what people say. Maybe it's a cool hat, but it doesn't fit her. Like, it just doesn't make sense for her to wear it. I don't care if it's what the opera wears. It's a hat that doesn't make sense. No deaths and stuff. So far, no deaths. Yeah, no deaths. I'm not sure why we haven't had any. Maybe it's just me liking jokes with actual effort behind them. I think, given your sense of humor, of just repeated innuendo, I think I'm good. I think I'll stick with my own jokes. Says the person who is yet to be funny. The rare cases where Panda's been funny, it's been more so unintentionally funny. Like the oof comment. It's the gay guy or whatever. That was funny, but it was not really because she was trying to be funny. She wasn't trying to be funny at the time. Which I think is why it was funny. Do I want to forge for him? Maybe. Alright, we need to forge something. We need to repair this. Or just forge. Why are you being such a panda hater? I don't think you're familiar with the panda lore. He does not know. He really doesn't. He is unaware. We still have D rank on a lot of our guys. Get the Knights of Seros. You could also get Kingdom Knights. You know what? I like these. I know. I just don't agree with this level of hate.
You'll get.
I don't think you actually know to the extent that you think you do. I don't think you do know the extent you think you do. You think you know it to an extent that you don't, though. Are you familiar with the Rizu lore? They died to the boss. Oh dang, that's gonna be a rough way to lose an Iron Man. That's gonna be a rough way to lose an eye, man. That phase of me was when I first got Blind Boy. What phase of you? I mean, you still go and kill innocent birds, I assume. I'm just mentally ill now. What, so? So, now apparently the Blind Boy thing doesn't matter to you? I don't know.
We still don't know where Flame is.
He's just sleeping right
But we
now.
can't give up. Not until she's found.
Can't even see my messages. Yeah, that's true.
What is this place? It's so... Ah! I see someone. I think they're unconscious.
Are you blind? They're obviously female. And there are 2 of them.
Professor! Someone's coming from farther in. That's Scythe. Is that the name?
I just wanted to be called... I just wanted him to call me blind for just because it's funny. The way he says it. Are you blind? Even aside from that, they're losing units left and right. The kicker, this is hard mode, not rotic. By 10 billion%. I can believe it. It is conquest, to be fair. It's a dead body, yeah. So we don't get Dimitri. That's okay. I mean, you don't get the Lord regardless. Let's see. Anna. Yeah, we don't have any actual archers here. I mean, I could use Anna instead of Cyril, and that's probably a better investment. I'll explain it to you later, Slim. You're way taller than her. I think everyone in chat is taller than her. Thanks, Panda. Glad we're still besties. Alright, who are we bringing over here? I think we'll put Rally Wife here. And these 3, maybe... Yeah, I guess these 3 will probably go take care of things. The 3 women over here will take care of this. We're probably not coming back. I think you're just not understanding things, if you're thinking of this way. Also, you've also said earlier that you want to be banned. I think you just want an excuse to leave, to be honest. Which, I mean, yeah, if we're just not really... If it's just come for the time for that, then I guess there's not much I can really do about it. %. Gotta love Fate's RNG. Gotta love Fate's RNG. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. $26, that's a lot. But I will tank it, if need be. I will do so. I will do so. Alright, let's go.
That Night looks...
So we need to be a little bit fast here.
There's something...
I'll go.
Alright. They don't have any gambits, so as long as we do what we should be okay.
What should I do?
I think they can still use poison arrows against me, which I'm not too wild about, but... Fate's orangey at its cruelest, absolutely. So the DLC screwed him up. Yeah, I don't know why they made him like that. You know, it does make me wonder though, why does Panda still stick around? Like, if she really just doesn't have fun with this, then why does she still stick around?
I'm grateful.
Ready.
Stay focused.
I guess I shouldn't have expected that to land. We're definitely need a gambit here. That much I can say for certain.
Weak.
We didn't even hit anything, that's which is unfortunate. Yeah, we're gonna need a gambit pretty hard. But one could have asked the same to you when you were still part of Enclave. That is a fair point. That is a fair point. But, to be fair, I did leave. I did leave. That's just something with similar reasoning. Possible. Alright, his gambits suck. Well, not his gambits suck, but he's not very good at gambiting. This is a slam. He just said it wasn't.
It's time.
Really, game? Really? Okay, let's try this. No. There we go. Let's try that. That actually did damage. Lovely. Oh, I missed, yeah. Alright. We still can't hit that dumb... That stupid archer. Assembly. I could have sworn Assembly had more range than that. Gambits. I agree, yeah, gambits. Alright, at least this one can actually hit. This one ain't gonna miss. This one will not miss. Oh, that's kind of nice, I suppose. Kind of.
I'll give it my all.
Punch him?
I must steel myself.
Alright, he's getting some strength. He's getting some strength. I want to double this guy. That's what I want to do. Can I kill this guy? The archer, ideally. Yes, we're gonna kill him.
You're weak. Straw?
You could use some defense. You could certainly use some defense. So Slim actually left then? Maybe he did. Maybe he did. Or maybe something popped up. Lance of Ruin. We could use the Lance of Ruin, I suppose. But we don't need to. Why is there a wild animal in the chat? Good question.
This is what
a real man looks like.
Here we go.
Okay. Is Felix gonna be okay? That's what we need to know. He is not going to be okay. As a matter of fact, he will not be okay. That's not good. That is not... Wait a sec. Felix? 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 You've got to be joking. Why did you not level defense this whole time? This is... If you leveled one more point of defense, you'd be okay. One more point. Or if maybe someone actually landed their gambit, we'd be okay. So I don't think he will. He's gonna dodge something pretty impressive to not die here. I wish I had a rescue staff. I really do wish I had a rescue staff right about now. That would be nice. He could dodge. I don't think he will. Is there something we can do? I feel like there might be something we can do. Anything we can do? No defense? Like I said, if he leveled one more point of defense, he would be okay. He would be able to work with this. But no, he decided that he didn't need defense. Trade around his weapon to boost avoid a little bit. Well, yeah, the archer's the problem, though. Like, we can kill the lancer, but the thing is, we can either heal him and he takes 2 hits exactly, and he dies. Unless one of them misses. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Slim wondered why we act. Like I said, he hadn't seen everything. If I had flame for this would be perfect. If I had flame for this would be no problem. If I had flame, I would not be having any issues right now. Poison strike, yeah, of course, poison strike's gotta ruin everything. I think we just have to gamble on it. I don't see any other way. I don't see any other way. There's, like, no other way. I don't think there's... Do not die here. You need someone... Do you need to tell someone to go find a husband? Because they're just gonna ignore... Because Felix has by far the lowest defense here. Again! If he just leveled a little bit more defense, he wouldn't be in a problem. He wouldn't be in... But of course, since he's the squishiest unit here by far, even Ash has more defense. He literally has no defense. I don't know how to defend him. I really don't know how to defend him right here. I could maybe go and equip an axe. Now, I don't think that would help. I don't think it would. I'm not sure how we could really fix this. I think our best chance is to heal him up to full if we can. And hope he dodges one of those attacks. One of those? I can't even guarantee that, to be honest. I think it's just that the odds of him dodging at least one of those is at least a decent chance. But it's not even that high because 74, 70, yeah, 61%. Someone DM Maki and tell her to bless Felix's defense, or just get him to dodge. Just get her to dodge or something, because it's not working for him. It's not working for him at all. They're both going to target him. Should have stopped and saved this map for next year. That is not the problem. That's not the problem. Stop trying to tell me stuff that's not going to fix the problem. So Panda complains about us being hard to her, about us being harsh on her, and then she does the exact same thing.
Oh, thanks.
She does the exact same thing to Chad. Well, Felix is going to dodge something. If he doesn't, that's just kind of it. It sucks to say, but he's got to dodge something. I think he could dodge at 61%, but I don't know. Another person missing a gambit. Yeah, again, if Byleth didn't be a retard and just hit his gambit, we wouldn't be in this mess now, would we?
What's done is done.
Someone could die. Your student could die because you were being careless, Byleth. Your student could die because of your own carelessness. He could, because he just never leveled defense. You guys do that first, too. Well, yeah, but so much for being the bigger man or whatever. You just decide, okay, it's my turn to attack now that they can't. Dodge something. Dodge something, Felix. Don't go out like this. Don't go out, Felix. Don't go out like this. Don't go out like this, Felix. It's not worth it. Don't go out like this, Felix. Come on, Felix. Come on. Really? 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 This is how it goes? This is how it goes? Really, game? This is what I get? This is what I get, huh? I don't know what I did to deserve this, game. I don't know what I did to deserve this. But I think this is kind of unfair. I think this is kind of unfair, game. Because you didn't let me have defense, so now, and you didn't let me hit a gambit. Where's my controller? There it is. No edge lord. Like I said, if he leveled his freaking defense stat, if he actually leveled it, wouldn't be in this mess now, would we? Wouldn't be in this mess if he actually just leveled. Just one more defense would have saved him. One more defense. That's all it would have taken. One more defense. That's all he needed. One more defense. In all these runs. Well, this one just was not cooking. He just wasn't cooking. I don't know, man. He just wasn't freaking cooking this round. Just wasn't freaking cooking. I don't know. Who's gonna tell racist wife to go find a husband? No one can. Man, what happens when Maki's not here to bless something, and stuff like this happens, I guess. I hate you dumb archers! Ain't dead yet, so still him. Why do people keep saying that? He's more or less dead. Like for the freaking sake of, you know it's bad when Ash is just outperforming Felix. You know it's just bad.
Doing my part.
as expected.
Thank you.
Truly a tragedy. He was doing pretty well. He just needed some bulk, and he just never got it. He needed some freaking bulk, and he just never leveled it. He never got it. I don't know why. I don't know why he just refused to level strength defense. It's one less paralogue you need to do. I kind of wanted to do that paralogue, though. That paralogue would have actually made him better. That paralogue would have fixed his problem. But he couldn't live long enough.
Good idea.
Am I making...
Not so fast.
Hit him. This game takes no freaking pity on me right now, does it?
Is that all?
Luck wasn't with you. Not
Grid? Hello. Hello, Grid. Like, I just start speaking in Japanese. It's kind of funny. Japan, bro? Kore dakara. Konbanwa.
Thanks so much.
Felix, why'd you have to let me out? Runa no Ken. Runa no Ken. Luna sword? Hon. Oh dang, this guy's just speaking fully in Japanese. I'm not sure what he's saying actually. So why is Grid? I don't know. He just walked in and started speaking in like full Japanese. I'm not sure what he's saying. Amari, wakarimasen. Amari, yoku wakarimasen. Something about a sword. He's talking about a sword. I don't. I can read Ken. That's the most I can read. But not much kanji. Yeah, I don't know much kanji. Kanji wa amari yomimasen.
Can't hold me back.
Ugh, these tiles.
You're a big help.
That timeline doesn't exist. That's what they all say, and then it happens. Blind faith, how poetic. way more damage than I was hoping it would do. I love avoid tiles. Konnichiwa.
Each battle a chance to grow. Such
Good level. When you take these guys out. Oh right, we can't. We can't actually go far enough. That sucks. Gambit? Shouldn't even put a gambit on this guy, to be honest. Probably shouldn't even put a...
mindful.
Maybe if you landed your first gambit, this wouldn't be a problem. You ever think about that? You ever thought about that? You ever thought maybe you should have just landed your first gambit? Alright, let's get you up here. There we go.
Some kind of...
Yeah, don't care.
Over already? I will get...
Okay.
I'm certain I've...
Yeah, this is not great. Alright, can Ash punch him? Go on, Ash. Oh, God. Runa desu ne. Runa... Wakarimasen. Wakarimasen. Something about the Luna tome or skill. I'm not sure exactly though.
On my way.
Gotcha.
I like to gambit up things a lot because does this individual speak English? I don't know. I don't know. Can you hit? If you can't hit, we might be in big trouble. Okay, there we go.
Should I have held back?
Had to be done.
Can he hit? He doesn't quite do the job. There's a reason you're lonely, you stupid males. That is what it sounds like she's saying. Let's see, we need to... Oh, we can't heal him, so if that doesn't work... If that doesn't work... We need to bait him out. Wait, are you gonna be okay? Oh, crap. We may have dug ourselves into a grave. We may have dug ourselves into something we shouldn't have. Oh dear. I may have dug my grave. I may have dug my grave. I don't know if I have, but it's very possible I have. It is very possible I just dug my own grave, guys. At least we hit, but that's not... Caillou... Wakarimasen. I don't know what he's saying. We have to hope this works. Ash, you may have just saved me again.
I must steel myself.
Bank on a smash crit. I don't know if Dedue had smash. He probably
I'm
does.
starting.
I don't know if the time to finish this map, to be honest. I can try, but... Alright, we made it through that. The hard part of this map is mostly over. Ash wants a video. He's been pulling more than his own weight. He really has been. I never thought I'd see a run where Felix wasn't doing that well, but Ash was. I never thought I'd see the day, but I think we're seeing the run that happens. Because Ash has saved us more than once. On more than one occasion, he's saved us now. I guess this is how we break the news to Maki. We say, well, Felix died, but Ash has kind of been doing way better than expected. It's only because Maki ate here right now. So true. How rude have I been? You certainly haven't been one. You certainly haven't been one. I can tell you. I can promise you that. And you hurt my feelings. Okay. You finished this guy off. Did Grid leave? I'm not sure. Grid wa... Doko. That would be nice if we could actually hit things. That would be really nice, just saying. It would be really nice, game. It would be really nice if we could hit things. Bruh. Went to the Great Sword Tournament in the sky. Yeah, he did. Clear within 25 turns. Oh! He can speak English. Or he just translated, I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah, 25 turns. 25 turns, yeah.
My thanks.
Yeah, I mean, clearing it within 25 turns is easy. It's just that I was having a bit of a difficulty earlier there. Let's see here. The G was supposed to be, B? What do you mean? Probably. Perhaps. The guild. Should I just time Grid out? No, don't time Grid out. Grid is not the one that deserves a timeout. You have someone actually being completely unreasonable in chat, and you decide to time out the guy that just maybe can't speak English that well. What did Grid do to you, Rizu? Yeah, I know. What did Grid do to you? Alright, let's go.
Let's see them handle this.
Oh, lovely. The wild beasts have been let in chat. Question: how am I unreasonable? Well, I mean, you haven't really been being nice to chat, have you? Oh, lovely. We try this. Nice.
As expected.
Can't tell if he's missing around or just can't speak English that well. I feel like he's just a Japanese speaker.
We must stop.
Most likely. Seems like a weird way to troll. Does seem like a weird way to troll someone by just speaking in Japanese. When your mage can't actually kill. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love that. Yeah, he isn't. He's not spamming or anything. We have no reason to. We have no reason to get rid
What's
of
next?
Grid. Grid is chill. I like Grid. So Solo and Chimera speak in Japanese frequently. You know, we could use Chimera right about now. He could actually probably translate. At least he'd be the best one to translate. Not spam. Yes. Hi. Daijoubu. Daijoubu. Oh, look at that. That's good. Like I can get the point across.
Too slow.
Like I can more or less get the point across. I can tell him that he's fine.
You weren't ready.
Dedue and Ash stuck here. Dang. Oh yeah, realistically, losing Felix is probably not the worst thing in the world. As much as I hate it, as much as I hate to admit it, but like, we do have Catherine, who's probably just better Felix, and we can get Petra. I don't know when, but we can get Petra. It really sucks. Like I said, I don't like to say it, but we can, in terms of gameplay ability, we can make up for that loss. Sure, I don't like to admit it, but unfortunately, that's just what we're gonna have to deal with. How would a Japanese guy even find this stream? That's a good question. I'm not sure if he knows the English to answer that, but Grid, how did you find this stream? If you know what I'm saying. You should open the door, I think. Do we open this door? Yes, yes we do. This guy doesn't move, so we can pretty easily do this. Our levels are kind of all over the place, aren't we? I'm not gonna mess with that. Not right now, anyway.
Well done.
Let's see here. Yeah, that guy's a very crit heavy enemy. It's very crit heavy. I don't really like messing with him. Yeah, we're not gonna mess around with this just yet. We'll do this. Let's go shoot this guy dead.
Ow! Oh! Come again! I don't...
Put this key away.
Who's next?
Alright, let's get rid of this guy if we can. Why are you scared of women, Panda? We prefer real women, true. Who can actually, you know what? Ingrid can do it. Ingrid can do it.
Over already?
It was way less bulky. Not in this mod, she's actually really good. In this mod, she's really good. You have to get over here if you want. If you want that, you're gonna have to get over here. That's a lot of units, though.
You fought well.
The mod creator is not a favoritism. Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. Not a fan of this. Not a fan game. Not a fan. How much does this guy do against me again? Sane women are good.
You're a big help.
I'm knife-proofed. I live in England. Yeah, just anyone born in England is just knife-proof. Someone suggests to vest Camaro next time. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Pan's afraid of women, says the woman who kills birds. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. Oh boy, here comes the calves. Here come the calves. Oh dear. Let's not lose someone here. Cut immunity to blades. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Are you gonna hit Ash? What? Okay. Whoa! No. What in the world, man? Why are you that fast? That's what I want to know.
Fighting is what I do.
Okay, I mean, she's getting a lot of defense. If only Felix leveled that much defense, he wouldn't be dead now, would he? If Felix had that much defense, he would not be dead, I promise. Oh dear, I hate these mages.
Careful, please.
Okay, Violet, you want to go hit another gambit? This time actually hit it.
We've got to try.
Watch him miss. Well, thankfully, he knows how to hit this time. If only he hit his first one, though. If only he hit his first one. Are quick in this? Well, I mean, I know they are quick, but, like, I don't know why they're so freaking fast. I don't know why this game's designed that way.
That was tough.
It's not like anyone has res in this game. Let's make sure that mages can double. What a great idea. Are rigged in this? They're so very rigged. They are very rigged.
I'm on it.
Wait, what did Inkling say? I don't know what he said. Are also slow. I mean, yeah, but they're not supposed to be that slow. 12 attack speed. That guy had 16 attack speed or higher. That's pretty high for this point in the game. That's pretty high for this point in the game. Unless you're like a Myrmidon or something. Which I don't believe, that mage is.
Super grateful.
There's strength to hold their spells. That's unfortunate.
What is this?
I won't hold back.
No, she can't speak proper English. We had a Moron, he's gone now. No need to remind me. No need to remind me of that. Stings enough that I remember it. She's born Chinese, so maybe she's not wrong. I thought she was Vietnamese, not Chinese.
I needed them.
I just remembered, I could have just given him defense boosters. I could have just given her a defense booster or something. After this map, I need to go buy some actual stat boosters because some of my guys could use them. Don't skip leg day, Harry. Who's Harry? And why does he skip leg day? Are you Chinese or Japanese? Ah, man. I'm afraid of the nuns in my middle school. Wait, hold on. New panda lore? She loves priests, but is terrified of nuns. Hey, Peculiar Grizzly, or whatever you're called. Strange Grizzly. You mind bring your girlfriend in chat one of these days? No reason in particular. I just think we would like to meet her. We'd like to meet your girlfriend that's a nun. I think that'd be an interesting idea. Why is she so mid? No, she's Vietnamese.
You're a big help.
You can
Defense, okay. Shield. What do you mean shield? It was a Harry Potter reference. But that wasn't in Harry Potter. That wasn't a Harry Potter reference. Just by saying Harry doesn't mean anything. You should give your shield to a hero. True. Oh my. Okay. All right, Annette. I just realized this is actually Maki's worst nightmare. Felix still is dead, but Annette is still alive. We don't have a chest key. I don't need your stupid door key. I don't need a door key. Go leave now to eat lunch. Thank you. See you later. Matanegrid. The priests never harmed me, the nuns did. Oh, okay. Bye, Grid, my best friend. Rally wife, let's go. I agree. We need Ash. We need Ash. We need to activate this. The nuns hurt you? That's a good question. How did they hurt you? What turn are we on? Turn 15. Okay, we need to be a little mindful of the turn. A little bit mindful of it. She just does too much damage. Sylvain, you really need to just get better. You just need to stop sucking so much. I don't know what else to tell you, man. Just not quite cooking, are you? Post a picture of it in Discord. Okay. Alright then. Lance of Ruin? Okay, we are risking it a bit here. Uh-oh. Sylvain, why'd you do that? Sylvain, why'd you derp up? Happens at turn 25? Game over. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's a game over. I've never actually hit the turn limit for this.
I owe you one.
The nearest object? What? Huh? Why are they beating you with objects?
I aim for greatness.
You know, maybe Grid actually... I think Grid is actually Japanese, because it would be about their lunchtime. That's pretty cool. It's nice. It was nice talking to him. I don't think he's still here, but... Yeah, sorry you... It's not usually this chaotic. It's not usually this chaotic. Does anyone have any chest keys? No. No, they do not. That's unfortunate.
Good idea.
doesn't, okay, we might need some... Completely unprovoked? Yeah, I don't know if I believe that. March ring. I believe this guy's got range, okay. 10 crit. Well, I'd rather you not have crit, but alright. You probably double. Yeah, you definitely do, okay. In that case, I guess just put Ingrid here? I don't know. Strange pullover. Hi, my boyfriend told me to check the stream was really cool, so I thought I'd check it out after my work with the church. Oh man, you never cease to amaze me, Belt. You never cease to amaze me. Zev? This is the same mod that Mangs was playing? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it is.
That's it. Who's
And
next?
Panda evaporated. Possibly. Very, very possibly.
You weren't ready. My tech.
Alright, we just need to catch up here. The way it recruits the faculty. Yeah, I do too. What do you call her? Satan? I don't know. I don't know. She just likes doing that. That's just what she does. It's just what she does. Well, now you have the chest keys. Of course Sylvain has chest keys. Why am I not surprised? It's just built. I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain.
Thank you.
We need to open this door. And then we need to charge in. I might try to fight the Death Knight. I might actually try to do that. I probably shouldn't, but... I will give it a try, maybe. Perhaps. Well, first we should actually get our items. We are all belt. This is oh jeez, I'm really running out of time here. I am really running out of time here. I don't know if I can do the drawing review. I'm not sure. Do we have a door key? Please tell me we do. Please tell me we do. Give me a sec. We need to get her over here. It's the only way I can open this. Okay. Everyone except me. Okay. All right then. You're too much to have a girlfriend too, Panda. I mean, I don't think Panda's interested in women though. Peculiar grizzly? Oh, that's perfect. Alright. Okay, come on. Just one more turn. Okay, there we go. Open door. And we challenge this guy. Okay, how much do we do? How much do we do? How much do we do? I don't think we one shot, but... Not yet. I'll do it.
you to move.
Oh, all right. All right then.
Whoops. Oh well.
Kill them. Halt. You're having a bit too much fun.
And we get Shamir. I'm gonna save right there, and then I'm gonna get the art. I don't know how much time I have for this, but I will try. I will try to post his work.
Thank goodness. Those girls are pale as ghosts, but at least
Alright.
they're alive.
This is the Shamir art, I believe. Give me a sec. Shamir review. We'll call it that. Review. I'll have to end the stream very quickly. Of course, you like Sylvain. Every woman likes Sylvain, even though you're just an alt. But we'll pretend you actually are a woman. Shamir. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm still mad about Felix dying, but you know what? You know what? We'll live. We'll live. Yeah, I mean, it's better than I could do, probably. I mean, it's a struggle. It's a struggle, you know? I think the little necklace thing is actually very impressive. Anyway, I gotta end right now, so I'll see you guys later.